when you man no pa man how because na be bit me adwuma. When you man nwumra man how because ahomachi bit me adwuma.
A few moments later.
Let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in Parliament saying we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it.
24-hour economy. Yes, yeah. John Mahama ni this ya dream who ya kwetri. Na ye be. Ye be ma passport officer ye adwuma 24/7, no break. Ye be ma DVL ye adwuma 24/7, the same for post. Enti ya titi be kwa adwuma no pa. No watwe 8 hours abebo no 9 enwumre no wapon. Na Captain Smart akọ no 9 akọ si 12 a.m. 8 hours. Captain Smart airport na some million people. 12 a.m. ABC anopa 8 a.m. Enti se when you adwuma anopa mane how because na be obetuma nya adwuma. When you adwuma anwumra mane how because ahomachi obetuma nya adwuma.
A few moments later.
Let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in Parliament saying we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it.
24-hour economy.
All right, therefore, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Baby, I will show me free beer. My mama kwabas from Kong at the bar and the special edition of Political Zone. So, Mestre say, so I join here. Baby, I will show you free beer and need you. Obeshare page na my na etumi akonenim. Mestre mo YouTube. Any Facebook no someone their comment ya na say someone tro bibia ye hu semo wa ha na yetumi acknowledge mo wa ntino ugina ha na memo wudin a enya me na ma sheda se memo wudin na emo minim se wo hwe enu nti ebeboa se ubetumi ayeden edi se adwuma no edi amame obe like page no obe share obe ja comment sa no na mesumehu afofra etumi abedwan ne ya omani di tumen and so nyame aye adom maybe one of our special programs. I would say TikTok for UK. I hope you people are seeing me. Should just go back to the normal way. Maybe I would say TikTok for are seeing me now. Mr. say mobile share page no said the other mobile share the side now. Obi swear to me ayeden obi swear to me hu bi and said the amount who dada no and nyame aye adom yenya Mr. Adomako Baafi me dey am a friend of communication honorable preoccupy onani nipa na oni yan ba betwetwem komo enu ntimesre obi ase wa ha bia no don't like this and that. Yeah, best say mo amowa ha no mo be share page no na mama afoforo so ehu say your life and I say mapa life we are onyankopon so ebe shiraw say we yes sir nti ne Mr. Adomako Baafi join yen yeah manin chekra na say the network ni nyina so it is hard for me to add menim say the network na me hu no wa but me ntumi ade no nti honorable pacho say otemenka anka obetumi akọ out na wasen aba inside again just to see how that helps because I see you here but I can't add you because your device is not connected as in a internet issue. Nti mesra say ohwe me nko ade a bomodiana dia no hu juma mame TikTok for oba me nyina so keke why Mr. me nyina so keke oba obeta tap so eno ane dia mbetumi dia aboa me na wa share why na we repost too. Those are the only thing I bet me the aboa me at this present moment. Into Mr. What basso non qua with Jenna Sunday, but more than I mean, found mommy abroad. Like na share na into me and call away ye, mammy. Oh. I don't know what's good. Okay, so they will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them. Me pacho producer mpacho say ubetumi ne your guest na kasa capture and say as I say or allow the mic and then the camera no why or allow the mic and then the camera no so allow the mic and then the camera now a bit to me am here to me I don't know because so far no what we can't add him ntino mesrewa yeah or allow the mic and camera say or share producer Mr. Obomode anamani hunu sa we're joining all right but this one say on allow mic and camera into no. It says it does not device not connected. That is the feedback I'm getting. Oh man. Okay, I don't know. Because I cannot add him once the mic and he is not enabled on his on his side. Producer, say oh Shemia, producer, say oh Shemia, I'm sending you a signal, please. Tell him to allow his way. Because he's here, but I can't add him because his mic and camera is not allowed. That is why I can't add him. The patcho more emotion, more custom support to right now. I don't know. I don't know if he's hearing me, but I can't get a hold of him because I can't add him pretty much. I cannot add him. Anyways, Mama start the program. No nyame adom na osan beka yensa. We will bring it up to you. Again and there nyame adom ayene Honorable Adomako Baafi Esquire. Ono ne yene ne di nkomo enne. Mo am TikTok no mo say odamechi okama. Ono ne yene ne betwetwe nkomo kakra fa eniama 1 or 2 bi ho. I don't know why our technology sometimes it may be wicked sir. Da obenya obito no nyom. Da ubenya akoko fun unya server so unya akoko fun sa na wi asete da ubenya prominent person bi so oba bebo no sa da no unya yida minim why sa enete unfortunately that is what is there so oh, there. I think I've added and I am try to add trying to add okay. Yeah, and let us start our program today. Or join here, we will bring him on for you guys to see. Yeah, please tell him to allow his mic. Say, or call 3 stars no honor. it will give him a chance to click on it. Then he would enable his mic and he will enable his camera. Then he'll be able to join it live as we've been doing with other guests. So please advise him to do that, and then we will be fine. And then, Mama Yeyan starting on a lighter note. DBI and Ameka says, I wouldn't Selling Patrol, you are welcome to Mr. You are welcome on the show today. And then Mr. Adomako Baafi, AIDE Nkomo, and Yenya, your sister Ellen Amade Kusowa, how no so Eba monitor the internet and what no. Now, Mama Yanka, a lighter note, na Yanfan Komo, heavier note. Yeah, me Patrol, you go ahead, please. Yanko.
University of Ghana. Now, Brian, president. Let me say, Martin concert and hand over man.
Okay.
If I remember right. Apart from that, you know, means I was a catcher say your family fear, sorry.
Yes,
my catcher. I saw I will be too. Me call investing on. Brian the president, SD.
Oh, okay.
Those days, 10 years ago, I'm going to miss it. It's Brian out there. My friend, Brian, I don't have to tell you about his political experience, you know already. My main opportunity is to see me. I mean, that's for the guidance he's giving some of us. Before you move a brave and you're not a opportunity to serve in the party. No, I know he'll come on board very soon.
All right, yes, Sister Ellen, I'm a there. Kuna AIDE, yeah, Papa, yeah, offer you near Bema, astute lawyer, as I like to call him, Adomako Baafi, honorable. Say, why are they to me? I'm at 1 second. Sorry. Hey, Asembeni. Or join you, but okay. Mr. Producer, one thing you can also do. Catch and say uncopy link, no. Na be a new browser. Meaning so use a laptop, so use a phone or whatever, or use so I have say, but I can't add them. It's not allowing me to add them. Because it says device not connected. And first I thought it's a network, but it says for me to add him, you know, he has to. How does he even do that, cry? Oh, the uncopy link, no, na be a new browser, na on Phantom, na on Shese, no so ebeboa. Oh, asempani. That will be nyam komo papa pass will be din komo, then nyama say etiquette. Anyways, Facebook for mon share mama, YouTube for so mon share mama. Said I made in can when ya comment, I mean who saw her. One can be, I mean who saw her. Question some woman who Thomas Mehun and where be you? Patient Damson also Mehun. Love na kwa also Mehun. Where be you? Evans and Kamami Brown Pacho Mehuna Josephine, Jennifer Josephine, also Mehun. So far, these are the people I think they are watching on me right now. You know, more share from behind among Kanri, no so you have more kwaba. Patricia Yantechi made also also to me are joining. Now me can be busy. I wanted us to start today's on a very soft and nice note. Now no video be waha. Ayame Siri and Siri ayame and then say NDC for ewa bemu. Na enam nsɛm a wɔn keka a yɛde kyerɛ wɔn akyitaafoɔ ne na da wɔn da wɔn ɛma wɔn benya gidie bi wɔn mu ne nɛ aba sɛ ebinom fele sɛ wɔn yɛ sideline no na ɛha adwene na ne nyinaa nkɔfa mmra no ɛyɛ Mustafa Gbande nsɛm bi a ɔkɔkaeɛ sɛ President Mahama Aban sɛ oniska odi betua ɛyɛ anes foka Uniska or debe form a teacher for 1 year near fry chara dear. Sikapa so debate to my unique dear. Or no, John Mahama, Excellency, Nena Pam for the Omunimbi. Nemum, one was sika every month biara. Yeah, they call a year every constituency. A year 20,000 every month biara. Until you buy ye young fan says 8 months to crana. Somebody trying to call me. A bed in your neighbor. Okay, she send a new link. Okay, I'll send a new link. But sorry, they want me to send a new link. So let's see if that works for them this time around. Okay. Now, Sir Sikana Mustafa Bande Ekobo Sono. Abema NDC for Kakrana Nyansan we trim na who said there be. Yeni yen nini ye. Enu nti bebre a start as they say no woman na mo party office and we mu close down. Aden ye closing down. Nini na ne se Sikana ba bedu a 20,000 na Bande ama na hu no. Man Crawford and na me catch MP before say they are ye come muma yen calm down. Na se mungamu enkwani ade a onipa de be survive there. So they say any Rebecca so okay, that is the only way out. But if not mungamu, now we allow time to play itself. NDC for nankasa nenam. Ya ni ebefa ya omu ankasa se kan you. No omu de atwitwa ye ho. Enam ntrone na da omu de AIDE. Omu de adada omu titafo. Me kai se bre bi me be kan say for now no NDC for don't see. NDC people don't see anything wrong because ABN no offer sami demfia offer Rikejeya offer. Now wetwa 1 year we na fei offer omo mfa no. That is when all this is going to happen. Mama yamfa video we ntwamu keke. Now let me just go on to what I want to discuss. Still I guess no or join it but I don't know. Or join it, but I can't. Or say they would need to connect their mic/cam before you can add them to the stream. And until so when the mic and patch say on to me also say or bet join us for a TikTok so let's try that one too. Why? At least we people wouldn't see him, but we will still be able to. It would be better if people could see him in the live. But so far, this is what I'm getting. It is telling me whoever I'm adding or the guests I'm adding, they would need to connect their mic/cam before you can add them to the stream. You know, Sana dear no akwakoye. I'm trying here. It's not working. That's why I was telling you, say you should go to his phone. Say okleke yinankasa. Say okleke. How do you call it? Link now. Link no crown able taken and link na train say either say on the camera and I say on the microphone. It is on person or the camera beba. Oh mia camera no. Obe mia audio keke. It didn't be room as audio. It didn't be room as audio. Now can no one about. Unfortunately, I don't know. Let's just hope say ebe work it together. Because that's one of the interviews I really want to do so bad. On Honorable Adomako Baafi, I really want to do this so bad. Until the month try now, mon to me in coach no etro kakra na to me how. So here's one so to me main so a link and also so say or TikTok and that's what the bed join us so we can do that one as well. But let me play this and then let's break some ice. Yanko.
Hi. I'm Adomako. It seems that your volume on TikTok, your volume has really decreased. I hope everything.
Yes, Sister Ama, you're right, and that is because my submission as I said, me did Bluetooth ne to am said ebe your mom YouTube and Facebook na ebe te wonka. Into some tabon say ebe my yet like me my talking to you no be low, but I'm on better high because I want them to hear what you are saying. That is why when you are submitting on TikTok, I connect it into my voice wouldn't be that projected, but still, no, they can hear you and hear you loud. Thanks so. Also, I feel now why, yes, hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, baby.
All right. From my end here, good evening.
All right.
Good morning to you out there.
Thank you. Lawyer. Lawyer, Nadia Mania, papa. Now, one may say, Adansidie Casibia, Sister Ellen Amadeo con Edifao.
Yeah.
Or Patra, and Titia wouldn't have femune, and Titia would nipa bibria femuno. In fact, when you saw Mekai say a young colapano, or mammy trout to Ukudi no trout to, and I want Tiasia, not Obu Funo. Yin who says, I crank a ma, omobo yamo, omobo yamo, and kibit me, I into no day, or the flower say, man, or pay, or senior me trout, and or papa, owo edema a year. First, Unyan coupon and now some a year or party MPP. And then Titia, what the Abba and Babunu, penny for Nipa Bibri, I war MPP mo. Omade as a dynamo. Impo, your milestone in politics, I believe that is not in question. I don't think anybody can question your political prowess. You know, we want to first thank you so much for it and give you a welcome.
Medasipi, Ellen, dear, or you mean about Precope? Say, your campus, no. Omoya Bami and San Ellen a penny. Na catch, no. Or nail in a new school, and I'm in Obunina. I was more of a brother to them. Yeah, family in Yinano. Womo enemy ye. Yeah, in an near sorry. ASF. Ellen, Usanyinano. Aside that, yes, our NAS, Ghana National Association of Adventist Students, were very bold and she's very intelligent. Oh, no, Okuta Masters best in you and Amiensa.
Wow.
Okuta Masters best in you and Amiensa. In telling them, you know, the Quashia Yenche. But I'm very grateful, sir, or commending me.
Yes.
Aside or no, sir, Jennifer Queen and Benyanua, or no, the same thing. I remember Semra, me director of communications, no, Emma MPP, no. The minimum say, and yan somewhere becano, maybe be no sacred nipo. Political communication, just like politics, no, a relationship. It is a me ban MPP a good, or muti say, na me soon me buy me the trimode me kasana nye papa. It's rather the contrary to the very branding I'm giving to the party. So the essence of political communication in politics, a relationship building.
Wow.
If you don't know, you don't have sound relationship. You don't know how to connect with people. If you don't have that sense of rapport building, then forget. You can be one of the best speakers, not communicators. There's a clear-cut distinction between communication and speaking.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Speaking can be in a vacuum. A bird chirps, and it amounts to speaking. An elephant trumpets, it amounts to speaking. Just like a lion roaring, it's also another form of speaking. But when you are speaking, you speak with passion, with knowledge, with intelligence, with credibility, and godliness. If you are devoid of all these things, an effective strategy as well. And yeah, you can just be reduced to speaking but not communicating. And that is what people don't know. And one of the effective ways to really affirm and confirm and support your communication, a relationship building. One professor or Arizona University, a friend Professor Cardini. Now he's giving 7 principles of effective communication. One of them, a relationship and reciprocity. One reason a man among your 4 you tell Lusu election time they say many of them MPs ni be near there, it's only when it's time for election and we becha there. But so many you now area what here no akra no ko school wafa no when ya odo the amount from the word go on can chance omra MPP. Me church Accra Newtown for the past 7-8 years nyame adom me no aduane ema obia And so Akufo-Addo amambo menya position. But me nyina won kan chom say mon kwoto abanfama MPP da. But me relationship with intino ebe nwanwa. What I say intino na me strength ba ko ni say me connect up. Patriot minka.
Hey, what am
connecting crofo yi. Okay. Intina me connect yi. I remember say na me when ifra 45 wa. To okasa ubedwane. Kwakubu ahene wo nkrofo no musuro wo mo. Me free wa na nkrofo yi. Ebinum yi wo mo free so. The second point, a relation or the saying media management. If you want to be an effective communication person, I was saying media no, you should know how to manage them. You should connect well with them. Because media no, they play the role of the fourth estate of the realm. The agenda setting role. Media the kuta homo. Especially the hosts, any news or the editors. We are politician. Now, if you downplay them, please, I'm afraid. And internet, I've never supported the idea from MPP ni NDC say. Teshi we NDC yanko. Unko ha o ye na juma. Rather no, baby ye no NDC krano. Through positive relationship, you can make incursion into it. I'm when yankrofo I missed a position, they will still support you. But party or the same radio stations and media MPP, MPP affiliated. My ideology is tilted towards MPP. So you build resistance. If you want your man DC and if you want your man MPP, but one also sabi one your mouth. So media management is very important. It's no wonder say at the masters and MPhil level, obey media relations. It's and on top of it, me research amaye over the years. Me mpese member chief no and someone ye beka no ye be divert attention. It's mean fancy Ghana. Since 1992, party be win bia no enyeska. And whoever controls the media, the narrative rather. 1992, there, Rollins there no. You can say, oh, we need genuinely. But I know the young fan said, so you are free more. 1996, and so the same thing. Rollins a chrono. But 2000, na year transiting from Rollins to Mills. Now this was catch MPP. That's how 2000 MPP was catching. But because they provided effective narratives, we won. Again, 2004. MPP's communication was very effective and we repeated the victory. Then 2008, young communication, any campaign message, and even flag bearer, Sam Redana Kufuadu, Kropoya painting of black. I said it 3 more days. Your friend Dean Basa Basa. Namo Kocha picture, na a presidential candidate, Nana Kufuadu in the Mato, in some and a woman. Ain't no a confirm papa 3 more days. But then 2016, yet na sia, yeah picture na Kufuado Siriano. People bought into it and it demystified the erroneous impressions of Papa Trimoding. In 2008, say MPP had more money than NDC. But because Omunya superior narrative, they won. And yes, they are better. Ubetimi churning out more a year a better amount for Trimono, whether it is true or bad. Omono, true or false. Womono and a winning here. But outside the back 2016, MPP winning, NDC had more money. Near Yeniska. Yenam campaign, Namusrem near the Ade. Men Kaiser will be enough flag bearer crama mitekuda. Obia, Debbie. Yeah, by your campaign, who was then my director. Yeah, Maniscan who am I 1,005. Now studio crack or between. But because the dedication, teamwork, and this team spirit were there, you were able to prevail over NDC. Then 2024, MPP had more money than NDC. But because we were not able to control and coordinate and structure our communication, we lost. Obra Yang and Anaya Juma Pa arguably, Akufo-Addo did so well. But one more woman in Monobakas idea with the Ghana for you, and Tessa, you cannot communicate outside the psyche, the mindset of the people. Politics is about the society. So you need to study the political sociology of the people. It is about the psychology, the mindset of the people. So you need to study the mindset of the people. It won't not come and cry. Now, but now, and a free SHS. Obi or baby, I want to cry, and a man in school, no, a good sort of employment, a man of labor. It will not cry is against it. Anything you should really tailor your political communication to suit particular places, because political communication, just like politics, is local. Untmin kokase bantma any menshia do a boom. Then so political communicate a beer the constituent one more menshia south no. A beer nyanunku and one more menshia of epe. So you need to do your research on those things. So in fact, I did so many things, and it was the magic wine. But young crop with the secret. Near causes I have Wabenum Ediba Honi and Yadi. Every baby cried, dear homie, Robert Vicasa, Quan table from Pebrofoca. No be a macro books 23. One of my books, two of my books. 2012. Me launch Bako. Oh, a British Council. Me launching the British Council. Or say the right way to speak and write correct English. What you say? Na emrofotiwo. Na make sure grammatical errors. Wrong pronunciations are but poor spellings. The differences between British and American spellings in terms of pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar. What you say? And the last one, about 296 words, which are very confusing. Minyeskapa, they clap for me. Some book here, me no kase. Just last year, and they do to Ghana Education Service. Yes, a book here very good. Me revising. It is perfecting your English. The essential guide to effective English communication. Yes, I say Ghana Education Service has endorsed it. So my publishing on a larger scale. Not just here. But politics. You look at the dominant language. They used to call me British lawyer. Even Muntaka, minister for interior, he will tell you I was called British lawyer. Secondary school up to sixth form, I was called British lawyer. But we rule politics, we who say the one study a can language in a or the Tronaki Cambroko. And then Dr. Bawumia Kra, what impeccable tree. And it has endeared him to people. Just 2020 populations and housing census conducted. I saw interesting say in Nepal, one more year accounts no over 47%. And it is all person winning now. Sorry, now contract radio stations are Brofwaka here pardon or problem anyone 1 year. You do so at your parent. At your own peril. 2016. Virtually, Nana Kufado now catching by Brofokrana. On year. Or come Brofo to say a year or they say Queen's English. The she show one is a before because and now come Brofo team. But 2016 year bano. What means for come Brofo now 18 year.
Yes.
Now a shas year can tree. And crying your bombarding because a Kufado was speaking Gan. And he was well connected. And this is what 2024 election, you know. Obako Frisrim as Wakaki Ebumuabe. Then Crophobia communication. Wakwatina Peace FM, Anna Oman FM, Anna Movement TV, Anna any of the radio stations, you know. I want to watch Brofo. I didn't see any power listenership for no more. Majority of them, no, and your Brofo worry.
Debbie.
So, yes, yeah. Then maybe on one. Doing politics in Ghana, no, and yet then crowd, and yet then, but say if you don't study the psychology of the people, what the other so no him, you know. Then this is one we say, just research shows a baby NDC dominating, no, I want to hear what.
Yes.
PPR lost in 2008. BBC did a report by say, on my bank, And aban your development but say you two abatiano. And now
Yes.
CNN also came out with the same comment. But NDC plays to the gallery. Yeah, dear Kotrawa inflation according to GP Padin 1 year. It's about time you give a second thought to our strategies. Anyway, just by the way, into my message chat here for
You unim bibi, mama ninkan we answer. Honorable Adomako Baafi, make us say me wa. Now when near you. Me who from afar just 2 times, but me order. But my bagana bear campaign 2 times I met you. And there is something that stands out. Yes, there is something that stands out. Say, unim say asema obi be take yamfan say 3 days to decode. No, you are able to make it very simple to the ordinary Ghanaian, and that is part of the reason why I mean him say ote yedia. And please, so Mr. I have so Mr. MP before Mr. Honorable Adomako Baafi, you know no control the America. Me come yankasa me experience. Mr. Untinyo no e push me say me can be Mr. Mufi. Ebra, your communication and you na who within woman, who setting names. So some of us even on my page, I say you were very angry, and the reason was say you shed your papa ya boabia someone no better to pass so in the basa na dia ya wom sa sem we selling obi antia one day bi na mo Ghana na ejaya me coach chia MP before MP for year bi na me bi say adenti na your communication department Nelson says I dem fiba be twatura it's now 3 days 4 days and son ya be reply and I say I be respond enuru hono na sa time no NDC for their propaganda dada nti adenti na ye nya nkrofo a omo be kasa atesa sem no beto wa na omo yi ano na say ye kom me ye ko bi honorable ofre ya boabia samwa me say ade we me fa nche no so da udi masma papa ne kan o se nipa didi a on kasa nti I was so hurt say nti just say mo no didi am me na just say de be ko bi anko na say de na mo pa just say nipa didi o se nipa didi me a on kasa. He said it on the phone. Papa said that they need to speaker so that I can hear the reason why I'm not communication. Into me, I was one of the first people who went to the top of Yabuabia Samoa. And to be honest,
now Yabuabia.
Oh yes.
Yabuabia Samoa, you know. Hello.
Yes.
Yabuabia Samoa, you know. Yaudika. Yabuabing. Meba Yabuabing. Empe Kufuadu asem da. Odinatemwa. Yabuabing and competent in communication da. He led Aliu Mama's communication. Aliu Mama who say Yabuabing wa bono. Now you're too late. Pacho Ucheme. Hello.
Honorable Pacho.
Hello.
Yes. Honorable Udem be clear.
Yabuabing. All right. Yabuabing. Emra Aliu Mama who say Kwano. Why you pretender no? Now you're too late. 2012, Nana Kufuado the necessity to say, I should be made one of the communication directors. The choice. A binuma ben ukoyi midi film. Menya how near Kofa Yabuabing Bemu. Fortunately or unfortunately, we lost. Only record.
Debbie.
Yabuabing did Nana Kufuado atemwa. Namia me kumau. Nananum we, Nanaye we, Obranya no cry. I stood against NDC. But I friend who could be fiagwe. On TV, I don't TV. Oh, and then I wrote them so on your stroke.
Oh, it's
Made it good so. And I'm saying, well, yeah, then you were the police. She was saying, we intra. The crew and this is for the straw, yeah. One come beyond that. Now, then a man or man Tom and Nimonyam, just for another Kufuado, Yabuabing, you at him. Then you sit out there to endorse Yabuabing. It doesn't share your principles. So how do you express your beton? And you are not right. Again, Yabuabing, Alan the Chi. The Alan and San Yabuabing bedin the Chino. Nani's fortunes no na ekosro. Ya bo abi kodi na chi woni mukasenti no. Da bia no otofom. Da bia na tofom ene na do akwati afrafranto ho no mframa no bo no afre de o si UP. Na UP asem no da che beka mu nsem. Enti me no me obi a Ellen ni me ye, me sumi ni me ye. Say baby wo any partner wo mu no. Wo bo ahomoden pa no a na wo akoye target. Enti me nkasa. Name of the man BAWUMIA no, he knows the work some of us are doing. He respects Ellen, he respects me. Every now and then, meaning the Wofi, and I say, and son of a dra. We went and stayed there for more than 2 hours. Then made me one cry. Now so across Central Region. Oba, Greater Accra, and say, this time, no, I don't need say, BAWUMIA, we need to picture. Just like Ellen, any few others who do know. Now, almost self-esteem or form. If they want to trade on the goodwill of BAWUMIA, but why don't you become a slave and push BAWUMIA up? No, now, corner in the chair. In journalism, you'll be a news element. You're back a friend of prominence. Sir, BAWUMIA Kono Central Regional. Or known as spotlight, no, or no the media, no, ever pick, no, Adomako Baafi, no, and said that you're so relevant. It's only when it's not there. And I may take it a shine. Inti ada na BAWUMIA, so no was Central Regional. Men trankran, men kostafi, and I mean ko baby na mismin ko peja. Aya ne binom, wamudi mem, because your uncle for mudi na kufu adu atempa. Omedi na 2 months peno, ye buy, you know. These are the people open the positions 8 years. Until ya ne been imagine ko said ya meso papa no menteme but emwa BAWUMIA or you be a when him the oye. Ya mompaye mano. Oh, so can 70 bini said yes, you can no tin same bini at the idea. Ya ne hadwin and na kra kodru baby so bu on mo young hijacky communication mama we sanya betemenka. But that is not how MPP won election in 2016. We were strongly united. MPP won election in 2000. They were strongly united. Then like 2004. Anytime MPP communication, likewise the activities in the party, no, would be a selfless poster. And your leadership or the saying, and your leadership or the saying, a functional leadership. And yeah, a position leadership. They are functional. I don't necessarily need to become a leader or the leader of so and so. They media any functional. No, MPP wins. So it's about time we went back to our tradition. So ya nya decided ye we say nipa ba kom ye nu ni agiabo so ya na misiri. Adomako doesn't need any ayibiem. Nyame adom BAWUMIA ni me. Akufo adono kura woni me. Ofuo woni me. Enti sabe the akano obi amra from ne nya dwuma no yemfa BAWUMIA ye ni papa. He's a good man. And as I say, the character traits, so what credibility now buade no. About the level of intelligence, my words are too feeble to describe how intelligent he is. He's such a good man. Then yes, be our coast go better fako. Obia Africa, he's been able to think outside the box. Ese neno ewu ye wu no ebia mikro mas Korea inside ekwan ye nye yare bi so asiwo by our chip compound adenti na mentena say enwene ho say anomatu by 42 airplane 2 it aden yentimi nye sanse so this young man collaborated with some people a team and then a 7 nipa over 4 million. Did we ever think of say a Ghanaian or an African who go this way?
No.
That is the motivation. Sa papa no this is the man that gold for oil. Emra who say after the COVID no the situation will not revert. Sana tia dia yesika no a yesisa de kotono ye invest e will go do oba ye na 7 tons and then ansa na MPP free so near over 30. This is the man. Become a breba ye nya ye no. And the NDC are the beneficiaries of BAWUMIA's brainchild. Thought as here, as we sacrifice this man, this is the manner and the interoperability. And what someone ye can agi Africa nyina for swamp of mobile abasono BAWUMIA. And then national identification keke yan ye rakofo na de ba ye emfie wo twe kwasi basashi ade party NDC. Then BAWUMIA comes in as the vice without any mandate. Your constitution, you know, executive president, you know, to me now the kutawo. To me now the kutawo. It is a president in your beer, where you're lenient, or you a beer, where you're level headed. No man abusia for can wish ya president vice, no, what a home. You drew baby rallies for Braka, you drew baby of your assume. You understand it? All these records are there for us. But BAWUMIA say, amidst all these challenges, you know, I will think outside the box, which actually he did. There has to be the manner, just say, me who about godliness, and in the sense of religion, where your ceremony, your wunu tumu, now she goes beyond that. Now, me taste a man for saying religious, those who have filled with religious bigotry, no more kind of ceremony, yeah, not sebia kakakra. Because you free Abraham. Onyankopon catch Abraham say, and nam Ishmael suna me yimi mine edi free. And nam Isaac suna me yima busu free. Woman nyina no every prophet Ibrahim. And I say Abraham, kramfo beka na Ibrahim. Ampa so no and nam Ishmael so and yenya prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And nam Isaac so and yenya anabi Isa. Yeah, Jesus Christ. In Kramfo beka na anabi Isa. So yeah, yenya nipa baako pepepepe. Kira no so se hwe nipa eyese nua no bom trapa ako. Wa mo SDF fodin, wa mo Pentecost fodin, and wa mo Hare Krishna na Nkrabo fodin. Otiye nyina ye trapa ako. Na ye den na nipa oye kraboni since 2009 2016. Ya wini ye binya mu contract ebi medi ministers no. Sa bra no de o man kaso e kraboni. Nipa hu ohu pa o. Eye den na BAWUMIA na ma ye we yes ah. The mra 2016. What you say? Na ye pe memma ya kasa 2016 no. BAWUMIA was number 1. BAWUMIA sacrificed is all for Akufo-Addo. That is why nano na Akufo-Addo, everybody must also stand for BAWUMIA. What you say? He sacrificed is all. Yeah. And as I'm the BAWUMIA General Kasa, because the longest serving finance minister, this man is the genius. He's a great man. You can be in the crate. Time the fellows scratch him on and crank account. And Royana no Medina no. Yes, yeah. And now BAWUMIA can say COVID no economy, you know. Mama Kojina UN or say the end of crate. And it will be our no. Ya can some ya good so good animals here any 1 year. Nina this for never year no say no crate. And then one Casano, then the masses is catching up with them. Then you're finding question when you have Adomako Baafi. Make us a minimum na fair. If you are not your body, be a meeting the baby will be him. I pay a man for a bachelor. You should allow reason to prevail. Sika the ever to you. Me, I am proud to say, see a mammy lotteries, man.
Yeah, I remember.
It is Sika Ben out the money. Sika Ben and out the money. Na sabi wa we delegate ya wutie ye ewa brochire anagana no so wotena se maka se we na we sika dia ayete so oba ne papa ne maame enwini oba no right ho yes we no we sika dia twa sika kese dia to no so be ma ne be ware ne wi a wonu si ya ton na ma no fa buo ma no ya party eba mu da ben this is the party asafo adunom ye Akufo nom Akufo-Addo nom Akmawusu Adjuma Kwame Adokofo great men, a crop of seasoned intellectuals. Lawyer Edison nom, Apia Minkanom, many more obsessed teacher. Professor Mause Dakenom, Dubuahinom, and Sana who tracy to what is saying, who tracy to Buzianom, who tracy to Awono Williams, R.S. Blanom, who tracy to JB Dankwa, William Foriata, and Edward Akufo-Addo Moa. Yeah, party and them for the sacrificing their all. And not yet. Akwaya sega kwidi ganama. Na bi anya ni sa. Me no mienu nyina na tie. Wo na wo ye delegate ntino. E bi anipa no ma ekoyi no. What to see it you be 2000 200 10,000. Ba ye nyina ne o party no. Kakra bedi wo nsam akokum akokọ no. Anya kekra anka sabe da kroka e kafofo. Enkwan no. Ba bibra na mesemi no mbi. Wo na oyeri ni ukuru. Enu mo mawe. Na kodusi akoto aba no aka che say yenkoto aba there be yani answer ba bia yekum ye ho so the delegates the success or otherwise of this party depends greatly on them. They are the founders, they are the foundation. And nothing a party be our delegates or grassroots or neglect to you do so at your own peril. So I say, because one that you're dying of happen, one that you're dying of the best. And it is open now neglect to now see delegates, especially my communicators and my CR callers. So I neglect to one castle, you'll be kicking against the pricks. I was so beer, Menguma beer, my yen and saying, because I'm still editing. The power manual, communication, leadership, and political strategy. My outlining the strategies, including Nasara, Tascon, women organizer, chairman, secretary. The roles, the responsibilities, the expectations, and you make and in that grassroots communicators, any NCR callers, O2 Amochinia. The Sanya was a cap man where you move. Sadi also bet Ghana. Not Ghana, no, O Chireno, 1 5 Gina Nikai, Ubenya Hana. Ubenya Hana. Oh, yes, Ubenya Hana. Oh, communication, yeah, okay. So, I dare say you're proactive. It will say internal elections. It doesn't prevent the say. And Kayan trust in you say, I miss internal election, you know. Yamma modern say, and you may be 60 years. And no, you push it. Yeah. And now I know say Ashanti region for the past 2 months. And then say, Oko Hospital, you want to say computer system, and a card. Yeah, give me 2,000. Why must it start from Ashanti region? The same people who could trust Ashanti region, Binum Kodi Achino. Tankofoya na eba ya health insurance. Womu could intro, Emma Mowini 2008. No, ya won't na Omukofa, a year or the say, a program by Kumbaya. It's only Ashanti region. Capitation. Omuye, yes, one Moyan Fonkoa. Anita di Sosu, Ama Benuado, and Ametokwa, Musa could di attempt. Yan Siami be and prim. Emma Crofo, your mamma be din through Ashanti region. And the young qua. Omu by Ashanti region. KME, almost in the Paradoso, ya in the 200 daddy. Other than Uncle Bota region. Other than Uncle other places, a year NDC there. By a home, anything can't one pocket me to Omo. And now me no Casay. I can't do the Cronunti. A year dear over the years, since 2016, Abua, Amen, Nenuko Hospital Chrono. They say we are back to back time. And now Condru said Nenokwa, oh, found pen. Now pen with your tree from one who say, I dare no bansa. Now they are correct. Maybe I could do no. We are retrogressing. We are going backward. Maybe I could do no. And yet then NMP buy through digitalization. Yet me a year recruitment ya. Ya antisu biaka send mobile to that. About 4 party you are buy ya. Emensia. This crude way of a because ni say. A young penny for minimum jumano. Mopa ma you woman di. And yakwafa reference inexperience. And so crank commit my baby. Yamfa Alcandiano and Mawomo. It ye attitude woman sa and woman go on. It you can yakwa to a marriage a woman fe. Then no it mean kind isolation. Your mama crew yen or buy ya or so yesterday Dubai. What you have to buy from a nipa over 300 to 400 a wooye. And so I'm seeing the pay we do 200. Mama crew ye. It also been pack and say, Mama, the winning was a baby. And your mind, you okay, you be a bum. And so, Condru baby, a bufu bonny to also been passes the same Mamma Yakumapa. When Yakumapa, the Nipan what you call ye. When Yakumapa and a jasso, and also Nipan what you are so. When Yakuma Ifa and then Nano, I dear betting be your community baby. Is that the nation that could father be created to us? Our security system was built in such a way, say. The terrorists, any if one, they could not penetrate. But and now, Tampa, oh, yeah, meeting. Now, the proposal for Cote d'Ivoire, near Betrash. Is that the nation you require? A choir, your father, yet me bomb modern, Emma, yet me a year, or the say placement system. And now we'll be school 50,000. Come on. Since when? Transfer and communication, we say, and near maybe on more. They should be held constant. And of course, NDC bar. So also Bakana same we say that. Well, you're from Bonnie, I dear chair with the hope. But any something na that be an also dear chili. And you may be a striking the emotional needs of the people, no. I was so constantly. I know that there be a contrastia also okay. And now they make a buana. They used unemployment and they had forgotten say between 2012 2016 your mama for be a betting. And of course the first time doctors unemployment a healthy Ghana a mama type. A kukwado ba ya no wode nyama gu kwam between 2016 2020 backlog a creating na ye fa o nyina. Eduru say ye be fa ye de pe e na covid ba yi. Ba MPP antman kyerem say papa we de oba de a Akufuado ni MPP okum kom. Yanum de oba de a oba bewia obekum. Antman kyerem and they turning against us. And now to me catch and so the oba 24-hour economy. And a branch ya titi wono come 8 hours. Captain Smart we say afraid the ayarga say aban no nya na dwene kura no. And now no here me say bia individual yi. What the budget beto parliament ya. 24 economy amambi. And now me no kasa training college you expecting say one now share boss say oba wo examination license ya obetwam. Wo ma chere exams maako. Eti emu bi no yes oh jabi oba ye nche. Second term is so ade we you ani free so. Mo catch is a double track system no. Mo ba ya 90 days asiedu nketia kan ma kan. Afraid the double track system no 2027 na MPP niam a good na kwam ye kan say ba dan be wie no. Enu anu masa akọ honum. Tebeye. Now just listen. Agenda 111. Let's say and communicators. Enu nko anu na nka nipa be say 150 no. Ka be fa wo nyina. So if MPP had won and now ba ye o catch as a teacher for next war. On the crowd and no one your postimo. 1 year no normal one no cry. Let alone so of any party. Now see next year 150 phobia. Agenda 11 is all the one you see so. And now yeah. Because I want to Kufuado year we until 1 year to candy. The Konya Kufuado year free and crying. A farm master my aircraft. And now so yes can was our co-creator is a specially and of course. The only time when NDC wants to solve a problem, no woman they create here, they intentionally create a problem to take advantage of it. Maybe I can't do so good. I can't do so good. People know him. The papa could be a fertilizer. They see Gabos your copies. So, Emma can't do report to say MP before the wait for 300 back. Yeah, but you are telling papa, but they were in government in Tjai Papa. No. Kumasi Anglican, Kranunqua. Na nyami tia wa muka hwede okuje to air to foreign affairs. Hwede ato to akando. Tam George no muni ade. South ase. Company Nasre. MPP stands a better chance of coming back. Ya to yankrofo a wo mo amukoi. Menim obi tirimu de. Obi on mo beka sese man sorry sa bre yi a. Bedroom rebi no. Ya beka kyerem se de ka kye BAWUMIA so ba ye nkyai. Into de no hujim. Enti wo ton wo dia wo de ton. Ye ton ye BAWUMIA. He's such a great man. BAWUMIA nye commodity ana asset ado kwa akoton a ye beka se ye nto. Wanu kura mpokura no wanso ton.
Okay.
People are just rationing. Enti wo so de no repackage yours. Ade a enye no ya oton aye nto no. You sit down there now the marketing strategy. Marketing mix no wo de abafrem. Now won't mean package you there. Now say BAWUMIA no made in attempt there. The amount for so you to me say who would na ebo. Na that watch you who no. BAWUMIA would ding any ebo. BAWUMIA would ding. Why strike our ball no? It also be a channel. Say kotoko any akrabia city mu ba. Team no person twitwa kotoko for the kasem committee no coin. And BAWUMIA is the kotoko. Within. Nemo mo maka no second Japan o. Eye mia menu penny kwabna Japan. Ye reduchum any bread champon. What we so certain traits. It is so be a tony dear. Na ye are a young cabomu, a yanity. It's yam yakuma tofom. Yan ya dear children, maintain about young Bobra champon near the attempt that. There be a bright champon. Yes, for more and that is it. In communication, 2016. And this year campaign 10% my because all along no a Kufuado say one a drew baby no people in fact, became sick and tired of that. And it won naturally, some kind of sympathy. Emma Yekufuado. So, yes, or the winning 2024. Mama, yeah, campaign man 10%. MPP ni akwatron dinner tem. It made him popular. And it has come against BAWUMIA NDC dinner tem. And of course, only BAWUMIA microphone ye kwatran radio so a. Ye ka BAWUMIA kakra bi na the prevailing situation. Others no there, they see no evil, they talk no evil, and they don't even think of any he say, omo di answer BAWUMIA na ye evil. Na niema bani a ekotui BAWUMIA o.
Debbie. Honorable, me patch more questions 5B. Your program is on here, there were certain questions I would like to go light on. Said a bit educated for. And to be honest with you, programming here, and so I'm already educated. I'm still receiving the education, and God bless you so much. Say what is our deal we Adum we Abedum MPP. Me patch the first question I'm a person me would do come up. It's about communication. Obaye waka niama bibria na moye no free tete no na ene niama binti ye free ho ne ade. Me personally no me 2 times I me ba Ghana for the 8th month I me best spend the year campaign in 2024 no. Something I noticed about the communication apparatus, some people or some of them. And I think I made a complaint about this. So I don't know, Sister Sterling, if I've complained about it with you. I say, 1 year, places of order, no. The type of team be person, Juma. And if you don't fall within that, they don't see how to work with you. And even though say the okay, you be any say ban communication. Honorable Adomako Baafi is something to reckon with. Nanso obi say on to me ne argument is ade aye nkoka ne men nti sa ade obi amedwidi se mekasa wotie obi o support me no ono na mede ne be ye adwuma. I saw say no ye one thing na ekoso MPP communication no. Do you also share that view? And now what do you really think has gone wrong? Enti a communicators are near work because those times I'll listen to Nana Komia, I'll listen to you, I'll listen to Samia Uku, I'll listen to like even Sir John back then. And like feel so proud in MPP. And there I don't see that no more. And I feel said there are certain people there to me na beshe and start. Inti me no me hunde sa Adomako na me to me na ye adwuma. Akwesi de me to me na ye adwuma. Ellen de me pen asem we na me to me na ye adwuma. And I think that doesn't give us the best like away options. Cause sebi untumi mfa tipaye dru enkosa sebi eyemuka. Inti said the odin ka every communication and every message and how you narrate based on the people you are talking to and also other issues that you have raised. What do you say? What do you think is going wrong in TIA? All of a sudden, the super communication we had in MPP is no one. That's the first question that we have for you, please.
Okay. Niawokano. Or how Cassia Waponi Hunibi. Adia ADMPP nyano baako eye factionalism and division. Miye we nipa ena de ono sia ka se oye we nipa no. Ono so nam so oye mini penti no. So ni mo wu ni mo we na me push no. Let me say everybody knows say me serve Akufuado. Ono per se no couldn't have even avoided me. But nipa bi de akire ye wie ye ne yakosisa nkrofo bi te say so bi de yugina hen. Yakofa obi te say obi de Kofi Japan. These are the people who are controlling the communication. Who could not speak. And then Yama Bonia Omadi ye no, Nana Niji ho, Nagabia Niji ho, ye no, any resource. Ye none of these elements, and a bit Mabon be defended.
Canada, Baku Canada, I'm hearing say yes, or be position or party, na may try and you may be no. You know, so they are also.
What you say? And you know, idea. It is a say, I mean, no Casa Crown. I can tell you, and Crown Crabby and the woman, and then no, a cook for that room 2 minutes. Cano, one also building, one no sooner come. It is under their communication. Oh, Ellen, make sure we need my fat. 1 man and 20. I don't want to And of course, normal. In politics, if you're a mediocre, you don't have any problem. But if you're a shining star, then you become a target. But say you're interested and you know say, idea no a idea then I'm afraid. I'm afraid. And then no akrabia akro no when you 2 minutes biana the boy ni we boy ni ya ni time. Ya the boy ni. It is MPP na nkasa ye nipa. It in no so the boy ni dey. But communication, I wrote something. Mame enche wadi wa hase me ba.
Yes, sir.
Just a moment.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Just
sir.
a moment.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's here for your name, honorable Adomako Baafi, Esquire needing come lawyer pa or a lawyer. So do think I know or England lawyer or UK lawyer, British lawyer. Pepe na so far some here education our my now. And now I understand why Sister Ellen was quick to give him his flowers. And you're trying from afar there. I think that if he's not the best communicator, I would say he's number 1 or number 2 best communicator in the party. And we cannot, lie about that fact. Maybe because the communication is shared and I believe by now, no, and party, no. Communication wise, me
pacho me ho.
Me pacho you me uncle.
We need a lesson 42 training manual for party communicators.
Okay.
Now, as typical of me, no, I did philosophy at Legon. You know, philosophical writings, any coach near the adeno. Every article, biano, me tie a quotes.
Okay.
That you may say in the grand arena of politics. The political communicator is akin to the playmaker in football. A midfield maestro who orchestrates the flow. A tougher defender against opposing attacks. A striker seizing opportunities to score. And a vigilant goalkeeper safeguarding the party's reputation. Just as a football team relies on the seamless coordination of all positions to secure victory, a political party depends on its communicators to harmonize strategies, defend policies, and propel the party towards success. It is a communication via a party. At the individual level, no, ukotra studio tabre no, ebia Ellen ne kotra ho. Ebia any of the communicators ne kotra ho. Enti nipa dodo wo Ghana nyina ne abrochire nyina no. So you must first see yourself as a striker. You must see yourself as a defender. You must see yourself as a midfielder. And then you must see yourself as a goalkeeper. It's goalkeeping, all the negatives, who you are responding. Oh, yes, striker, no, you are likened to a marketer. How do I package it? But what did they make an say? And for BAWUMIA people who cry no, digression is allowed in political communication. No packaging. A true baby who play the role of a midfielder. In the same vein, so the back on the larger scale, party no communication, it's a football. You were midfielders, you were strikers, you were goalkeepers, and it is a unquan you say a party level, no. One kwan na pese eto nka dia. Ebia now your midfielder. Which means striking. Into umbewie no, ube ha party no.
Yeah.
Say your first agent no antri entrim. Na kwa yes, me nkwan ye. Any say na betua na mesere wo mo na mesere nipa kura ye pedi di akonyini fan. And then dubu ahin. En kura ya ebe wan hwe ya Professor Dubu ahin krom nkai ni di. Nana Akufo-Addo huebe 10-15 years enye history en kan ni di. They could for the same thing. And then if I be Brahma Befamua, Wamu Ekro, one 3 year number Bruce history among Kai. But the most important point is say, so with me, Juma, our 2024, and MPP transfer, the sustainability in governance, no. The no me near my papa yet me. Anytime NDC comes, a dear say, not MPP, a neglect, a marginalization. Not creating apathy. NDC has not genuinely won any election in Ghana. They know. Success here, Copa Ghanaians know say, one mom ye fugu yama, one more ye play, you are saying, food, box a your bar, Ghana, near friend Adam Kodeka, or Kobia near Bono. NDC team near Adam Kodeka. Sort yes, yeah.
Yes, sir.
NDC in the crown when we hear pass say, when it comes to the progress in Ghana, you'll be here, your friend say, issue ownership. Don't buy America, Republicans, when it comes to security, they have established that.
Yes.
But over Ghana, there, almost all the sectors, MPP has control over the issue ownership. NDC cannot lay claim of one. But Akoye Senipa Bakuno, no, bomb Mayfield, no, or so a besa ye keeper, or so a besa ye one. Now, Akopim. It's about time we took a stock of our performance. Yeah, Lusu ye better see. Life on examine is not worth living. Yentimi ye what is saying? Yentimi enye stock taking. Yentimi enye SWOT analysis. Emma yen strength, yen weakness, yen opportunities, and yen threats. It is just as you communicated, no. Yenim krasa how to exit from communicating in government and how to communicate in opposition. Tabre no pompo we a papa kranwa. You're too afraid so. It is sometimes when you soften your claws, you appear apologetic and you appear more friendly. Unfortunately, even this time, no, a friend and Yamia Drumwa, Yahuya Kono Kakra. Because Senya, young crop one to a bank for free so many Timiadiano. You were GDA yesterday, young crop one and to a bano. Yamia don't near you, say no, Omoba and this in Timin Sunday. Now, one more can bet me do a mabano. I'll say it to me, Yabotre. You soften your when you betray. Now the why you don't want to end this for the it's about branding. In politics, branding is of two forms. We have the positive one where you are raising the image of your party, and then you are also destroying, denting the image of your. And NDC is good at that. When it comes to that, NDC is always ahead of us. I remember an example. Emra Adubuain, any rallies contesting and me article about political, you would say, how to create image for your candidate. And what happened is, Professor Adubuahin, you'll be a Wabbing, and a Rollins, and you'll be a Unimadi. It's quickly ended it all elite party for we would the one could square and find your hay because now Rollins were watching what and one could be. A time poetry. Then Gay Kufuor by. Gay Kufuor had studied politics to say, a Hanover Transit Queen's English, Ubelusu. Now, if you are no yet Oxford trained lawyer on table for now, it's Gay Kufuor come for naturally the tree in the broth or team where him fear nipa. Then quickly, 20 years, Kufuor ye mum on table for a Tobin trim. Until such a time, a Kufuor does so buy ye buy a kikan or ye muguyaro or ye way. Yanya trans package you no. A amount for fair. Young Ghana say na ye wono. Any over the years. Wa baki kamupano say yen sasem a young kwasiasem ona ye told yema. It is say ya me to me president ya. Me condemn me party send ye been yen over the years. It drew on one now level headed as we do kind of cray. And so one casan one me or party no. One casa crono one good party no. And so now so no why you loud the unity no or no the so kind of cray. And then the issue of no correct truth, a relative philosophers will tell you that. It's a nipano, that's them now working. One year or you're too emotional. Oh, anyway, they are kind of crazy. Me one so no. Won't mean can't tell me said ye the Odo Satum. So ye minister, so ye or this a businessman, Odo Satum. The year then out there, would you we are? What could you be say we are corrupt? Nasabi and ye need to for more. Any part of making a better than for the road. So, yes, and say, baby, I did ye. There be the best baby, I did and come here to Adomako Baafi, my Bruno. Come surround them, them, but I would never. It's through this party, and a Professor Buzia or call Ezra, El Hake. It's through this party, and a Dr. Dankwa, your coon once. It's through this party, Jacobete Bilamte Papa, as a lawyer, distinguished lawyer then. When Kruma Matata no koche in the village of Bauleshi, and Kruma Mia koche no ebe sie na ni monoso. Thought ya say, it's through this party na Addisonum, Apia Mincanum, and in Pennyfuanum Wiskano, yes, say will be a business. It is a one over now the other Sikasem, and I mean, I'm will be a nursery. There's a Matism, you be trouble more. You know the carcass on your Wiskano, fed your Matis, a minimus apart, or say, young Freddy and Feticanco, Yamina Juma, Baumia Nisicao. Basabi, ye Tosika, ye Disika. Any nimdia tu oni ye jumadia me yi nimdia
Yes.
Nimdia nsada basika de sa.
Sir.
Nimdia nsada. William Shakespeare, one of my role models. William Shakespeare, oh ye 15th century near the adini. So what you say? El Sundano, oko funny book, is it Macbeth? Julius Caesar. And that's a dear. Also, there's a baby betnasi. But ye must ask America, can you nasis and all way.
Why is it now?
Ah, best Ticadie, ye betu ni bejaho. Eye America hui. Sa America na mino say.
But Canada.
America na mino say. Canada, right. Na say the America ho. Boom. Boom. Aha. Because there be many America for, many UK for all over the place didn't come. Eye 1923. Enipa 8, Enipa 9. Their combined wealth was bigger than the entire economy of America. 25 years later, no. Enipa 9. Me research, you know, and I frame biano. Mama me yeah, I'll mention the names, everything. Enipa 9, their combined wealth was bigger than the entire economy of America. 25 years later, ebinum bodam, ebinum shakonfo, yadibinum kotumu. Because balanced life, no, what more fun say is sikam kwa. By a sort be at achieve a balanced life. All the components, including religious or spiritual, including social or relational, including economic or financial, including intelligence or academic, including emotional or psychological, including environment, our ecology, and the kaboom. A dominant. Sebaba kukrampo yiramua, onye a balanced person. But and then you have mortgage our destiny. Say you was the one in a balanced life. That's all trusting. Now open that or reflect here. Now we say the nipe when you but the casemu the new mono when you
on fat
when you why you are better hoy. One as when you know so you quadao. Yes.
Now me pato we the kid to be keke. Ye general communication one quick now for minimum second one or say baby a MPP a party communication be. Yes rewu. Minim say o pepa any odo e de my party. Sabe me ye no bi no bra ye ma lottery no na ye bon pa san kan nya twe kura je ne sa. But my we asisuya bi fufuro. Yes, my we asisuya bi fufuro wo. Say you didn't come into this political space to enrich yourself, but you want to make an impact and also leave a legacy. And for that, Medawase say, oh yeah, principle. Say yes, national lottery the one emperor. I mean, where there, but you decided to look at the bigger picture and didn't go there. So say baby a communication here be. May Tete say yes this time no on beto swaba. Can we count on you?
Not at all. I'm not ready and I'm not interested. Okay. I don't believe in positional leadership. I believe in functional leadership.
Okay.
I believe in functional leadership. Me nkwana mo MPP mo be position yen to swaba full soldiers president. And now me no ka say baby amakone nam ni ade no full soldiers president. I don't need a title to serve.
Baby.
I don't necessarily need a title to serve. Me mpe opani enyema komitrim and someone nipa ye pro wa nadwenu ye meeting Adomako betuma koye. Na mpanimfo sa yakọ transe ye meeting. Panimpa ba ko odi mutan is the communication for your family. That be enyema busua dia. But fortunately for me books to do a match for communication, political communication, of course. Fortunately, my 3 masters, emu a communication. Me were MA in marketing and public relations. And I'm more MPhil in political communication. And you know, party no buame. They gave me the platform. I'm a radio presenter and Koso Radio. Go and check my record.
Yes.
Case Radio, Konongo, go and check my record. Spirit FM, go and check. I am associated with the interview a month for that. But because of separate to me, who said the micro vinya he. Enti party no boa me party no bunya. It gave me the platform to serve, at least. But yaudie na me fair mono. But you imagine say, ya mean to be pushing me home. Na me so be the near me be akeka ho. Aboa me nti party ni de. So long as ye nyamu ye you know, ye be koso asom. Then the Bible say Jerusalem nti me nkama no ntum. But I don't need say position no fe call. Okay. Emra, ye say my committee.
Yes.
My committee.
Yes.
Yes, almost ye no. Mandate de ma wo mo no. Me try say o me nkwada adwinim. Ahobrastem na me ka ne sa. The mandate no, are limited. Why we lost? But beyond that, no, why we lost, no, what are the a year bit makoye, the remedies, and after that, no, crano, say it me nearby power. How do we embark on sustainability?
Yeah, sustain it.
Within 2-3 months, no, I had written a book, 396 pages, a year, 63 articles. Medical man, Professor Makikwe, no, penny for no one year frame. Say, how come you're able to do this with the references, everything? Within that, and I said, party, no, say, make my year independent, no, yama communication, yet to swabba. And one day is in penny for no, but I was able to argue my way out. And in the history of MPP, open crofua, what with me, because of any. One of the meetings, ye were meeting, Nana Kufuado Tiwo. Akwada Legona Memia the president. When ya quine abe yaton swaba. Obe mi pamni ye free no aba yaw. Mo yan tomo swaba na mon kotra. Yes, me money pani di wa umfa buo money da. And so you will be an uncle dachi. Mo yan twaba mamono, mon ko ha. Yes. Opra Tefa. Former Director of External Affairs, Obeka Chirao, Yenani and 2 years swaba. Contract never buy Yam Mobi. Yam Mount. I brought the Baba. There be Antro Swaba. And as a Wukran be been a pet out transit in one. Say General Secretary and whoever is concerned in Prince, who would mean Yahweh. And you were always at the beck and call of this element. So, you were at the beck and call of these elements. And Tinemoya, thought as yet. Tinemoya, into some of us advocated said, no. Maybe you if you are friend next time, a year 20, Article 27, no, articulating the modern day communication structure across the globe. I studied copiously to see how it's practiced in America, Europe, all over the place. Anyhow, we can also relate it to our local setting. And I hope it's me moment the opening. Jerusalem and Timmy Kwanu to Bebua party. And I said me could dear any mood yet. There be
sorry, international say no, we are looking at your communication a year. We should see say what they overboying, but you don't believe in positional leadership. We believe say you can be functional.
May say
even without having the communication director tag, you will still be functional.
Oh yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Emra. On something simple, so I any communication in free me seminar. All the 10 regions and 16 regions, no communication officers no kabomu. Emma, woman the better chief of staff. One more president was a muya Adomako. Ya woo. Oman chi womo. And in this time, it went against them. Cecilia make us say, Emra eba yes, ya betu abape. All the 16 region bianiaje Adomako no enti abape mu de amamfo ponti nyu omani. But this is the third time I make on a radio station say, I am not interested. So Bania to Abama your campaign no BAWUMIA. I can serve you, I can manage you. Adomako Kodi anymore. No. At least I have a family.
Yeah.
I was saying what maybe your dear no a dosso.
It does so.
Market Yanina or Honum Sabreno, 2,500. May James Swako party office. The security guys, me told you and no mwedi. It's no more permasem.
Debut. It took your communication, the 2,500.
Market 2,500. Now they are no bakuana 2,500. Man, you contracted that. Yaman bida. And so a branch and I'm so ya Gabia Quadrant. Yes, what the coffee Japan. I'm mentioning it. Now, then, and the one who said him.
Tam.
Jam it and trod and they told me, so said me. Meaning I'm a major contract. And walk on more how I could see thee. And I was in me. Adomako 2009. One more campaign, what we buy and walk home. But one of our sim office. You go and mass and penny for tracking woman in home. Now, these are the elements. Which have been background cover free. Thank for do drona Zitoka Quenquada and some people at man your background check. And you don't buy the big through your party. They were taking information to NDC. And so now Kufu Adamuche. These were the people who were warrior. President were to look at here. But no one said they were digging their own grave.
Grave. Okay. You're free communication. The work of NPP. Never can be. Now, they say, or start a kind, you know, or the year to year, any day, my young for the amount of any day, man. We be to say, Dr. Alhaji Mahmood BAWUMIA. Doc, so what shall
yeah.
And someone almost can't define home. And someone, yeah, this no, me kai Captain Smart one day be missing me and feed that. But now they use when fifth no na BAWUMIA born and digitization as they say when
Obia BAWUMIA na ono wa born okuta PAD. Captain betu ye radio mu okumase. Wo ye minia pa.
Oh sir.
Captain ye minia pa.
Ebra about Captain Smart. Who started radio?
Na go we free wini baba and one na ni no.
Oh.
Oba ye obeye wedding Pentecost walk off upon contract of any edaneka. Many kwam also as yet walk from Yedin Common and I was saying, a person for Baha Kebetimian. I mean, a nipano, oh, penny, made you respect me. It's Yana meaning some Besamica. But the Condru baby, near Crawford besides an achievement. Now there's a medium fee. Young Crawford to carry the mass and medium to that comedy at Adomako Baafi.
Aye. Some feed the feed in the palm, me a cramming me a cramming and I'm Adomako Oka Udika, minimum penny for Nibia. Now, a bomb office beg this car. It is no so the any minimum pa. Tell me to me about 3 solid guys. And then say be a name no man is there, but those times are no position. No more than a finance of some of them. Emma me crime be bomb with you some time ago. Minimum pa.
Oh yes.
Yeah. It's like the question and say the work of MPP and NDC for Nankasa as started signed Dr. BAWUMIA. Now moving forward, what do we do to sell this work? Ghana for still rejected based on a young communicating ENT and ACBB. Aye.
Say Timu Biomami.
Me patrona make us say MPP Juma Bebre and now ye can say and send baby almost cover BAWUMIA was and ye Juma Pani Adin and say almost sign umuti. So as a strategy for I mean like we MPP no. What can we do now? Say niama yeah. Omo hu tun faso e na ye hu so faso no. Ye be san ya mo mate ase say ye ne yeah na say ye ne yama na e koso sa no matumi agina so e de ato amai. What do you think? Is there any strategy you have? Is there any way you want to help us the communicators in terms of inuma yeah no na sebio propaganda e to me ankata so bi wa na.
That's it. Yeti kind. The oye political communicator. Now, oppositioner. And the as part of your strategy. I was said with me, adding formal conform. One, and of course, more importantly, a past record. Or past record.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the past record, MPP is.
Yeah. One idea we. The line not drop. It's for trying with Facebook, YouTube. Maybe I can be a Mr. Mon typo. Messages need him running, keep page and active. Adomako Baafi ebesa joining you, I believe, or joining you best sign the NATO so now what meaning we you didn't come about communication. Now utie nsem na all can be brain now na say about to ya you lose you, to be honest with you, and your NDC for na ye be extraordinary. I'm say young kasa MPP for no na idi ye ho abro sa na mesi aka no because say share such depth, such great minds like Adomako Baafi no more yen to me and tap into na uti in 70 be all kana sa many I now understand why Chairman Kukufu I said I pray that the internet should discover you crasini mu de Jimmy Semuna NDC for that bay what Bobby pages will be yen is we submission and also one pie say you know and disconnected na disconnected I won't na be oh Debbie. Honorable Patrick, sign de wouldn't carry any first ni BY. Either say obeba audio because still am I the same mo aba.
You know.
I na bibi kakre koso hanti Patrick abotre meba. Oh. Then me screen here. Maybe. Hey. Edion. Adeo. Honorable me patcho ma 1 second me Adeo me he. Hey. What would the screen here? Honorable patcho sign corner sign bread be white. Sign see from na sign bread beam in this way in there. Hey, I bet you for. There's somebody at the papa, the mum part the po. Hey, I said, Melcrania, a dear crown, Elko sweet. Or Sabe, you are messing out his best, I say, you are. Allow your microphone on your union. When I am young as I'm screening a ASR, neighbor. Hey, there you.
Beton Kappa.
Correctly. Thank you so much. Me patrona oka strategy niama ye koton ye o man to na afi o mahu se ye niama papa na ye betumi de aba back na etumi aye in patro e ho ne we ye pruye nti so betumi ato aso wa
Niama no nya se yanto ni ye. Ya niama no ana se yanto ni ye. Na niama na wo ton no ya niama bebre na ka ho e ma niama na ye to. Yes, ya na mienu suma fidi na mienu na ye dan. Ya na mienu suma fidi na mienu na ye dan.
Ehwe ya na mienu na ehwe.
Ya na mienu na ehwe. Nti ade adwuma no de wo ye. Na na mienu suma fidi sa amre opposition ni ye united. Ni e ba ya. Ni paketu abi kan say ye ni abusuafo de ano. Na na ofri say niema no ton no. Ho am na beto ama o. So we cannot rule out the issue or the influence of apathy. Patriot here.
Yes, sir.
The party no, yeni ankasa, na bufu ahye nipam. before say nipam eka ho bi. And of course, I'll not blame them because respect is reciprocal. If you are near man, dear one, Yantoni ye. Nipa do be a dear animal sabreno. Not the expertise, the knowledge, and your because they limited political communication to mere speaking, but not management. But political communication, just like any aspect of communication, no, a more of managerial work or administrative work. You sit to strategize. Short yes here. You sit to strategize. To forget. But going forward, no. Me and Kasa single-handedly 2024. Make sure a 2020 election, you know. 2020 election, me and Kasa single-handedly. The translate book could say if nakedness promises to clothes as is slave. Nana Kumia Ubusamini Aba Ellen or Bekachro. Anytime we be share meeting, we are no bosso. But any be pushino under the carpet. And you may woman, they were as relevant as they are today. There were more taxi, and of course, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I don't need him to even tax me. I'll work for my brother. He's a good person. He's a good person. Can work for my brother. Now research me go so me yet me am who the rule. Any crofwe mistakes are who do amu yini no. You put them together near the ama no. And intino you are praying. So that Bawumia, you have already resolved. So come what me. Ye be kuya hu a chain between 2009 and 2016. Yes.
Yo. Now me pacho yenya kanasa no yembra the third one. I feel say won almost person will be say bisa questions. Until me nya wi me dey pepepa ye dey questions na beto aso. Na na sasem we a wo kan me ankasa me mentor ba ko jo esifo. De bia oni me di hu komo oni me discuss nti me de pan say wo so watumi abo ho. Honorable ye de ye MPP for ye border uro kan sempi say NDC enye party a ebetumi atwe Ghana so aye Ghana ye wo ukuta institutional memory. You might correct me here if I'm wrong in this your response. Ebano economy menye ni say NDC etumi atena so a country no economically one way to me aye viable that ebio. So what far on my budget statement, and this time I want to centralize it on John Mahama from excellence. Sorry, from 2013 to 2016. Budget be anywhere or they call parliament here, or to me be so and I say to me there's something positive every or minor. And it makes me form say ebano economy, and I say governance running the country. NDC is not a political party that should be in the chance to even come close to the presidency again. You with institutional memory, you with experience, you with your learned brain and everything. What is your assessment of this current NDC people? Do you think, because some people say, you too early, say, say, Papa Kennedy, Japan crack can be. So, no, the problem is for us to go and attack NDC. Because we attack NDC at this time. Do you share that same view? Say we don't have to keep them accountable. And what is your clear assessment of the NDC John Dramani Mahama government? Please let us hear.
Meno kasem na de Kennedy Japan asembe mo na mahwe ni ye.
Sorry.
Oye mi nua pani. Oye mi nua pani.
Oh, but where asem on wa kan yo? Me pa try nyesa me
e na me tire mo no. Oye mi nua pani, me na to nsa di da. Ya ka sumsem da. Na mo me kodru ba bie no. Ono na amannua no anwie peye. Because me ne nam no nyina no. Me ka president asem kura na ana obi kan so president my foot. Me did that make an sonia. So condo so be did that chair, your near me. O can we do at him? To out to 20 ye. Name no be Adam for ye Fabiano, Obia or your peum. Me no, Madame for BAWUMIA, because what building a home and why ye be that. ye bida. Nemo mwenye se chinchina se, nani adenti na kwa nusu wankasa ya wani ya wuko na mi support we. Sika na mini bi. Kwa nkantem se ya kwa na mi support we. Ananka nusu nkanye.
Okay, yepa.
Ana mini abufu ya se mami dinechi. Kika nse mi bridi. Banyami adom. Neno. Menkanasem. Onusu nkamasem. Life must go on. But the midi wo ya kakra ni se. Se jomama onu control resources. Wonu ni bosha o share ye. Ne 120 days and small can ye say a year galamse obey year free ho. Ne okan ye say 90 days galamse obey year free ho. Ne okan ye say within a year or about 24-hour economy. Say wanu mpo yen attack no a. BAWUMIA na onu tra say ama omu attack no. Enti babu so anu masem so ne na bebua. Enti wanu di wajani ne ni baby a wote. Enti say BAWUMIA wanu ni drone so aba NDC fo obo na baso no. So the who attacking so to be the president. The onu ya dia chani sa wonu fugua ma obo se no. Si ankana sam dia. Peni for the wajani ne nimba bi ote. And that man yosem inti no. Obi ade ne yafunu nam. Obi ade ne yafunu nam. Dia wonu control the resources. E wo man mu. Se kufu ado okro. Yen security was intact. And now betting tokwasi sampa. Ade beti yakum nipa obinduri. Ade beti yakum nipa ewo ahanta west ade beti yakum nipa wa sei empatuam wonu ni momu yankanasem enkasa bia se de obeto ye no sebe wuni bibi di mu ase nya amodo kro no wonu momu no sei no wonu beto ye osisika ni ho ene presidential staffer you oje 300 million who work 67% is obeji almost close to 600 million ene busika 60,000. Obra Ghanaian worker who promise no say Kufuado ama 25-30% no Kufuado chiti wo now come on 9%. No be a president here di koka say enye joma ama the attack no ene de wojani ne nimba bia wote
no correct
de wojani ne nimba bia wote
no correct
de wojani ne nimba bia wote eya sam sebe ye jama tiefo
sir in terms of performance. Last me host to Dr. Zato, I think. Debbie, Zato, Dr. Zato, the minya host to no first.
Yeah.
Dr. Zato, yeah. And now all can be say. Now I now understand the narration now no de bano. Also Debbie, two policies, and I say two things. And John Mahama no decided so no say no ever run in the country. Say instead of so be any amana dollar I natural stabilization no or no be artificial into the Mahama ye be a purposeful wa sheda and all ye dia all ye no nyan so to say the wedding car ken Ghana no sao because bokonkon ku nipa be 300 1 year say bio community mining ya launch dada almost still almost ko launch bio dey responsible keke e share na responsible ekoku nipa nwotwe sa atoyentem oyenne tese de akoto to the point says now Ghanaian refugees ne ade ni na bemu. You still hear some people saying say aban papa ba ebinum say ya tete ne amaso odwem na enso wo ntumi nto. And in my economic mind like as a citizen maybe say ebra sebe Mr. Adomako no wo aban mu na ne ama ne bo eden no
me na me ni aban mu na mo opposition.
Oh, there is
na ya no. Se wo aban mu na wo opposition a. Me ni ayen fa nya hwe ya. Ya che se ya metuwe. Se ya metuwe. Ene Abeka Junction. This FM side or filling station bi o na nsu come de me. Me see ya me koto nsu ape. Nobleman bi oba Mr. Adomako ni osia me ni anya me nhira me pe wasem dodo. Me ya car dealer wa ha unya ho a me sro ya abraye ni nkomo. Opiase wa mamehwe o but at least you opposition otiwo na ma me bia fro ukoma o gentoma ye we mensra de mensra na Kufuado 2015 obe fale na yi emma wo makola frame ya omo prepare sika no fortune na wo di sika wo de kodada so I stop them. Ye buy market women, for any businessmen, yan fee obia. Yan fee obia. Yan fee obia.
Inti, okay. What is your assessment so far?
Did you make CDP say?
Aye.
Yan Casano, your strongholds, no. You agree your strongholds, no. A B strongholds, no. A B academia. And see that's a NDC. Bet me overtake academia. And see that's a NDC bet me overtake media. And then see that's NDC bet me take TUC. And then see that's a bet me take media. But because any civil society, but at the journey Munentino, we ended up sacrificing all our strongholds. At the Maomo. Don't you see?
Yeah.
And this is the said the whole car. No one will find it for your economy. And this actual forcing. Now saying I want to say a year fund to be 1.4 billion. What have it?
Yeah. Yeah. They sent it to the locality, and then they blocked it and then transferred the money back again. Omukudi.
Ya kuponi misemasa. Ya kuponi obia ono kronfita na yankro boji na parliament. Agreemia enato ni affecting ama attorney general prepare no ho. Okodru wa ni affecting judge akasa ni atwa to force case. Body Japan. Omo ba ye no ya katua no enanu ye a ono anu enim se budget no enyinti no. But before budget they reading anado. But before budget anado. Okojina was for the first 40 minutes is the attempt. Because one captain himself the budget no a vote of no confidence. Okay, when another 40 minutes as I conclude we and there is nothing. So you need a budget no me economic student.
Okay.
At least your course up to A level.
That's still good.
But my work on political communication. My book no the Master Toolkit for Effective Political Communication. Lesson 7, no. Chronologically, no. I assemble almost all the relevant economic terms. So that be economic appreciation. Our politics, no. Any discussion, I am ready. Because and then no politics across the globe, no. Economics has become the center stage.
Yes.
It's now occupying the center stage. Into control. You could be good at English. If you are an engineer, if you are a doctor. Now, if you don't know, you don't understand the basis of economics there, you be sure the debia. And them they publish it. So I say,
yes, sir.
The American one more economic issues grad here. Yan ya on and this in the sabi. One more ajitum. Other Spielgabra. He said it said when it comes to economic management, MPP is always better. Anamiwa.
But okay.
Gabra has endorsed that. And of course, the car economic NDC. One more revert. No more intelligent. Your mama shows please to Gabra, but only say one pass it. And pass it. He went through the most favored politician. But he's gone through the system without allowing the system to go through him.
Yes.
They say, okay. And over 50 billion. And now one more artificial or my withdrawal free system.
Yes.
And my inflation could do. Yes. Overcast inflation above form. But Sikaba na adequate. Number 2, the more and this inflation ever form no. Now could be a move from 5 cities to 7 cities to 10 cities. The more this inflation ever form no. Now the 3 cities, they are super 5 cities no, and then a move from 5 cities to 7 cities. What you say? That is NDC for you. And you know, they are tossing you. Gold for oil. BAWUMIA buy. Almost close to 5 billion. The second one, almost had 1.4 billion. IMF cry I want you woman. And no crampo crano between mama any what they saying Yabua another criminal no na sem work out and this by through knowledge presiqua obucha na semu ni asan elevating from deputy governor abe governor no governor say omo first ka bia nhim your mama be jan no kan also ye discuss na shemu enti say ya dey say country bia party bia ko mo treasure dignity a enka osanka or they say national or they say Bank of Ghana governor. Your friend say so a siamano. Osaki apamno. Osaki apamno. Osaki apamno. O president say we dey no correct your discussion. What's all your first discussion? But because NDC they don't know anything about dignity. Now if they know something about dignity, come baby o manu akasa. Kufuado ka say oba ya free SHS for the beba. Any 1 year or the buy. Kufuado ka say oba 17 of no just taxes obey year free. Within a year or ye free 4 years ya Antonio Mamuda ekopim say COVID buy. Now wa buy a tax me nupa ye free one. What purchase the more than 14 taxes na diaba. Openi in this second Japan mean your penny kokase enye yidia na maintenance ye. It is one pa na MPP. Sani osi wo ye kon wi. Ene ye ba ye na synchrophobia di boni ye di nolly prosecute yi wo mu nyina. Na ye di NDC fo akogina court a. Enipa no ba ya onye hwe no. Ene nsese onkoye bibie. Nipa no da ho dia ba wo wani oso nya mfa ngoi. Ta na asem no ti o. Onya mfa ba no ngomani. Aminia. Ene wani bia. Yes yatin sem bio. They share microphone bi so amoka. Jaja baby akodro no position de munsem ya mfani nyina tudwa ebi de ya frunam contract nti no obi a ya ba yes
sorry lawyer ade ya me hin say pa ne eno kwa de me fancy na me bom pa san ka sister Ellen ebe join na maka 2023 enkrofo bi sorry anopa no ma to ma set white shirt fe no mo de nam doctor ho into ya mo number bia na some microphone say ni ya makọ mo ato na this time ye tisi o mo so a onyu obi na beka cho mo say doctor ekwa on tena fie because ye ma some microphone kwan mo metoto to mo set kama fa medidi the position kwa emfa ye ni mo meto to say the ayeye bibi wo bra ye nya hwe this time around some of them were even fighting against the man himself. Some of them obi boni ode aye ni ntikra no edi enu hu abufuo e de ba se doctor so na ye list ni pap kakra bi wo a wo mo no ye mark o mo time pa ye twa this time adwuma mo be ye na nyame ya dom na ye to abawi a ye be pam bebre ene oh erade ye so camera pepepe na omo so ne ye ba
ade ba ko a me bom pa se ba omia wo bi a nyame me de wontum owo abotre na dwene mu do na atoshe ye lusui because 40% na atoshe ye DC is aye no omo wo ho na Kufuado tuo ka 4500 ayesi enchanye na abeko DC na beko 4500 ya ni nyina no the common fund 25,000 you say 250,000 NDC buy no what the one a salary now 19,000 from 4,500 owie ye no a year common fund no or the cut 25 million from 250,000 to 25 million can it can 250 billion and so sikanu so ya de bema DCs no they are the amount na atoshi Emma would DCs and what is that about your resigning
Annie I remember
and so what GDSS and can people we need ya come on me crew ya ba gina mu say ya man position can ya man position kase yes and no nyankopon ada roma they say oni baby akwhye na market so to ayampia but we meet to pani on hwe na no ye ente saa de a ye wonsam ye won krofo pa wo mu si dua e ma mpanifo anyame ahira wo mu kwaji wo ma ware ma ye yire no mu ye e ma ye gi wo ma japade a ekuru no esu wu bie ye wonsam ka o de baby odie bia no me no men ka kene Japan men ka bra champon I love them so much wo mo so wo mo de obetumi aye na mo ma chidifo no de so you agin say wo be ka BAWUMIA de a obi nko ntira ne buchiefo
sir all right honorable yaba ye waka BAWUMIA in the next 5 minutes pe one my idea be say be one more person gene now no be on the prowess and also be on the strength. Now, why would Adomako Baafi want us to vote for BAWUMIA? Why? I didn't hear. Why BAWUMIA?
Well, several na yo then I say me but much more near see me pataku den wadin watching ye. Ye amanya sam na ye no. Enya matrama kweo. We need experienced hands. Amanya ye no. Enya kikamu ene anieden fon. E wo de wo wadwene a wotimi to ne bo hye ne ho so. President Kufuor say ensuo ya ehye mfa nipa.
Debi.
Amanyasoma ye no. Enye timba okose ne de ye. Ye wo de wo wadwene. Ye se be kun di fatna kono. Enyim ya me di gu animu yi no. Ye ne kiremu ni say BAWUMIA wa ye bida. Mabobo adwuma hodo a ne bi ni wo mayimu bi Kamala kura no. Emro ye vice president e America. No ba ha no. Obesia drones eya say end democracy winning ya come be implementing.
Yes.
And the UK national identification UK have been mentioning that of Ghana. What you say? Odi ya no atu nchen ya. Interoperability BAWUMIA niam any digitalization and anya BAWUMIA digitalization and no free way. And native uncles of what the akuyachi enipa nkuyaba. Na yamma computer ni enyi na ya ni data and then the so kofa notebook na wa chia umu de ntasu aka pen no na wa de atwere abaifu e part we say enti BAWUMIA wa ye bidda de taso mienu yesi baku di or the saying opani tire won de hira kuma so ye pani na wuntimi hye wakoma so na on de sebe emma na eka sema nwan enkwada na eka nwan wan hwe yi a obeda ni jata we o manyina enti na ohia pani a owa botre ada wan na ni ade ncha Akufuado ba obetena konya so no wo unu se pani na to no eduru ba bi kura na manfo go na Akufuado ya na dura na na emo makonya no betena so a you face the reality Akufuado na eni sunu ne bandada he believes in democracy ojo oyeboko eni to amu ntena konya no so a media mempere no enye se bia wadwuma ba ko bia wabie no I have fired you and say na be you obi kura adwuma adie no e wadwuma mu no betima fire minister bi no e wo mo say you appoint and disappoint e was so tumi nyansem bi to akire na se nipa no e bia daachi bi o kan watima kire na so de akoma bone ene kekamu ene etrantom a untimi that person or wasa insiye or wakuma e wo nipa ho do no ene amanyesemu no etisa adwuma bia unim nipa ya forget enyansa nkeka media unime mistakenly sankrofo no na onye discipline no be catch us say Ghana for onye discipline. How do you define who is a disciplined person? Obra one kasa no you have become a citadel of indiscipline.
Yep.
BAWUMIA is noted. He's a citadel of discipline. It was ahuncheso o won kabomu eba experience wa ye bida 16 years in opposition, 8 years in opposition, 8 years in government. My record. My record na beto no. So tiase.
Yes sir.
O won siye. O won siye. En na Ghana no. So be the president ya, say bi o. Minia. Enya ni say unkwa na wo adwuma anasa wo ba bi o. O kwa ECOWAS. Na wo ko AU. Na more important lo be ko UN. Now you need somebody who's saying near more president, a very coherent, a very consistent, well structured, and full of meaning. Now, say BAWUMIA speech or command a brochure. I'm roughly in fact, no, me a master show. But now, say, Julie Money and the other Mokatium so would the Kota Kodua do in America. What you say? Adia no say wonimu a watobo wonimu anu watobo at least my year political communication edrechi my year research na ma unu say stebi amount for taking advantage of people's ignorance, amount for taking advantage of people's anger, amount for taking advantage of people's anger as well, both anger and hunger, Among for taking advantage of tribalism. But again, sir, he called Baumia Bayeno, Baumia Bedia Kufuado Chino, one Casoya Santinida, no a man Pursini. Baumia Basumyeno, one Case, Wayasini, and now Yakoni, and also Yasantini, no a man Pursini no. But not Gino de Boyeno, and the Birminia contract, even by ministers. Into Mumia Qua, can I mean Pom Fanche? Into a penny one some year, a year baby. His level of intelligence, his level of experience, his human right record, his attitude, and his humility, and the level of tolerance, any appreciation of people and things, idea they stand taller above everybody else.
Okay, now briefly about this current year Air Causeway. I believe, sir, in one of your papa Ken, ne speech, or can be about say Saturday they were asking him about I saw for ne why maybe na no and also no or ye Christian or ye Muslim name or a traditionalist. Me research kakra my no say the percentage of traditionalists and as a traditionalist Ghana no is somewhere around 4%, maximum 5%. Or more practicing as I say me traditional religious practitioner no. It's around that percent. But ono no GD say ono no kura 4% to say 5% religious backing no. Yebeto abama no more chin will be ono kura Muslim background after Christianity yewo Muslim there. Can you tell me why some of our leaders no choose to use that word about we and sorry dino crack aside and modikremoniba omontuaba and zungo for antuaba and dien. Can you give us a little thing about it? Why should it be so? And in any case, why should a person be selected based say or you Catholic ni and I say or you be ni? And why would he holding 4% things or no number to abama no chin will be on Ukra more than 4%?
Maybe Sauba example, I am fucking dear ma, because they want auntie, your tea and so much as some can. Bawumiano and Catano, the BBano is sufficient enough for discussion.
Okay.
Medical claim say Bawumia Bano, no one years the new, one year Methodist ni, 1 year Anglican ni, and a 1 year Santinio, or Basa Mamprusin or Yakremoni, and a Ghana Fonina. Mr. Bawumia was more popular than a Kufuado. I stand to be corrected. 2015.
Oh yeah.
Tamle no ma Jonana Kufuado to afu. Eya Bawumia eya Kufuado na Kufuado omo miensa na de bae. Tanya ma we say nyina so odwini hwa akiri a eya den na set person on change in identity say dem abeya santini. Na de tumi nti no obi ka ne nsem. But eno no hye megidie den. Me ya santini. Kufuo beba no. Wa say Komfo no tia basantidua. They had forgotten send the free for bedi akonya kakra. Na champion bedi bi. But e bia ndio kra de obeka se soja mai. But eno kra e head of state. No me yasantifo they had forgotten. E champion free tabuom, e free for free mampon. So ti ase. O free mampon, o sekireni, se le memye sekireni. And so brother we dro no, onyame twedi ampo makofo bedi president. And of course one of the best presidents.
Yes.
In total, Kufuor a bapa ye out the beat, minia. Kufuor
no size. So far, they're no size.
Kufuado. Yeah, the tone so say. What you made the president that? And now you be a coach, be maybe the movie. Nana a dear back on when say, one yes, a young cocum and young Kobusumu a Kufuado.
Only
the Yame Sumwa, the president in Anglican. Oh, Ukraina Sunday no tonwa. Nana beko Christ the King Church. You can't take that one from him. Then panifoni bi anajono e say ekoyi muso na na sinyankopon no dem bai no obeye. And of course the GDS play a role. Yes, I chimfo timi ni akonya da. Ebre no wie duro no. Na na Kufuado wie fie nwotwe. E de kra no ho den change o mama. Amamuo no ma ho kwan ko bedi akwachiri.
Yeah.
Thought yes, yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, The more air kasa BAWUMIA team media, the more than nyame kasa. Nyame so Bible move from Genesis to Revelation. Unfair nipa dodo any nipa kwan ye na kwan da. The me no trust na yehwe Bible mu me research amaye ni ade ade a. Emre bia nyame di nipa ketwa. Onkai kraka Gideon akosi se soldier for pim. O nyame mani fa nipa 300 pe.
Yeah.
Now go light e wo tuo akese any akode onyame ma David or the kurubo. Entinye nipa kwan. The more omo kan ye negatives no, the more the shed meeting Emma minya GDA said this man is destined to be president. The Yankopon epe nipa dodo so, and then nyame kofa niema kese e ho dada dia. Na nyame tumi ni saying. But the nipa nyini, ne the nipa esro se emmemu no. E ho na nyame no nyam dadi. Sanse o shed when nyam wi a ye gina ya dance die. And BAWUMIA is going to be a living testimony come 2028 when we swear him in as the next president come 7 January 2029. His Excellency, inshallah, Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. They are also be. Yes, say behind every successful man, there is a woman.
Sir.
And now me no kase BAWUMIA central. Me nua ba Samira nam Kumasi. Now we don't know kasa. One more contesting na the only person and the year ever that stature. Yewura Kwabena Japan. The year no wokuta PAD in political communication. She's a strategist. Every now and then, Lawrence Japan. Emrofu Befano. Me or me about 4 courses of political communication. And she's such a gem. Wabe papa na who so fair. No fair. O jina Samira jina to some people wa de ye. So tiase. And it is one konya obi a ne yiri so ewo nim dia sononko na boso ba na meja paye na akofa lodi na type yi betre on mu na say we you and ye mami ni brofo die ayese krama ni semina on pe so ati open they go open issue ensu oh ensu oh ensu
o say this crime the seminar
the time I'm making
on bekra
grade Ghana ye pepa ni enya mami obi ensu kuta masters wo ye say if agimpa o grade
yo ofado akọ ye da say na me pa chon kofo bebre abaso a omo question ma nti ye be
me chia omu nyina omu question dey metie na mo ngada na mo first camera yen publish book na mo me bra ho me kire mo
tie bibio na unim say o ka books ni na so hu ya na me tworo na me person ka utumi na one day mayen anka utumi ba on a Wednesday a nke beboa cause Wednesday na ya na ye program na ye more education and whatsoever and anka utumi ba one Wednesday bi anka obeye free a na nko am ye publications no they were out, especially communication ones, because I want to be a great communicator. Until we will give you the chance to discuss your books now. What run over 23 books. I watch run. We will end at their own to me so enfamba out yet. We can come together. Right now we have so many bloggers are omoye MPP oriented. You to me raise the funds. Say even if we have to raise funds to publish 1 or 2 of those books, we are willing to do that work. And once we announce, say, yeah, the I know, say we will get the money to do it. Once we mention your name attached, say we want to publish a book, trust me, we are gonna be, and even if possibly, Krana, get some of them up here in the bookshops. I can facilitate. Like the Canadian one. I have a few people in there. We academia. I can contact them. We can have some of your books on the shelf here.
Oh, there.
That is something that I believe we can privately.
Political communication, yeah, emerging course, in Canada, in America, and UK. What we said that new books or political communication.
Debbie, we don't have it.
Ghana have cried any cry.
Yeah, we don't have
they
it. They
started with journals and articles. And Professor Kwam Kakeri, Professor Ansu Chireme, Onakumsen, Professor Ansu Chreme, Kofi Ajekum, Kwesi Yanka, and a me Dr. Lauricia, year Aquabra Japan Yiri, and then the Vice Chancellor, Unimark AIDE, a year also so no Opoku Mensa. Anypa mebre professors and doctors, me say, I've taken a positive initiative. And before some by me and fell no crowd, na krata no, makere da ho. Yeah, home de day. Aha, and sana a traino. My ye mebre abaku bi e wa hanu mo a. Nhwehwe chiri krana. And krata no do so. We no the indispensable philosophical quote for strategic political management and leadership. And no about 700 quotes. Now each of the quotes is already here. And it's reading a whole book. Each of them. Oh, there's a Wednesday been in acquire.
Yeah.
That's an important didn't start here.
Yeah, just that one. I mean, that
quotation be a make a piano. Oh. And sana political communication, master toolkit for effective political communication. And sana we know leadership any de keka ho eno so no ya ye ni go on. Ya metiase. Enti ma me musa o musa me kakra na mi wura fie ni kom de me
me pato ebe quick pass so that you can go 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 me pato say question na just one question per direct cause ma be so o wura fie ni say utumi ko didi ni ade it is one question say abasobody so I will keep it very short say the ebe ya obetumi answer and tell me where to me akoye dia oye and unti queen papa bi won the first one am no starting who question be the man me pa cho sister Monica Pacho hold on queen me pa cho for where you bra we for question yo me pa cho yo yanko
Medasipi.
And I dear toss will be mammy kissing me with sour and say, a conforming no monty as you said, not tabac. Now, me pesa will carry be more monty as you said, not tabac. Now I'm not president. 80 a one of Cacrano, and I fess a witch. I didn't at CS. I can't say king to crop one woman senior maybe a second idea, Mr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Dr. Ababi Dibi, Wapeti president, Abbas, it's in my own tears, say, well, by a president, no big year, now your vice, Nanun Rubedum, said ye, Nana, Kufuado, and no Rubedum, 80 me patch over to me at the Moka Crabby, I'm a man for Atia, say, or I'm a memedas.
Okay.
Oba medasi. Diedi kan. Empanimfo ase uju sogu fa ko a eni pu ahuru. Empanimfo ase ebisu anu ma na ato a ebene. Empanimfo kra na ase na esan aka se obosumanim ye kono prensa. Eni ti se me start kofo a kofo ba 96 oba 2000 eni yeye. Akufo-Addo ba 2008 oba 2012 2016 yeye. Mers ba 2000 oba 2004 2008 ne yeye. Mama mpa obo man obebo man no. Wakoye no olusu 2016 2020 2024 ne bae. Na ntisa Bawumia ne record no eye kama. Ne etoso mienu asema ye ni adanse atwasem no bi adanse. Se obi ba an wakon wasa ba bio na enye dia. Kana Japan di 24 years. Aden obedi MP ye di kan no wa ma obi ama. Aduchum me say the fourth time no ekoso yi. Aden wo ba ye no wan kase obi mra. Bran champon me say the third time no wo mu yi. Aden wan kase obi emra. Eye menu akwabena Japan. Wono president ko fourth time no amamuom. Na na time onu sie di na brosa medie. Aden wan kase oba ba mu da. Enti ense so oba biem. Enti mini aso eni adanse atwasem no yi adanse. Bawumia de na woka no say ye na mama coin waba wono de president to president na vice president o man so esa no yakosi say vice president bia ni wono mu a oba odi kanya Vice President be aba on tie enya. One kai kura no be kai mills.
Yes.
Ana me boana. Yes. Intensi. Enti yes, give the dog a bad name and hang it.
Hang it, yeah.
Na ye den na munum se se oba na ukode a o mabiewu a den na bi di MP 24 years. Ya tosu mienu kura no. Minia. Ye den na mo se BAWUMIA nkrofo anto ama no. Na wo wudi 24 years. Ema emu asade anyina onyaye. Wantimi angurumu obi am na maintain seat. Ye di kai ye lusu can seat. Ye den na no achi no. BAWUMIA North East a ofri no. Ye winning eno ne the only a year yetimi winning no region no ye BT NDC. Ye den na Central Region minu kana Japan a wono ye guru wa Central Region no. Out of 21 seats ye nya 3 pe.
Yo.
There are no so ntimi nya no the region wo winning. Na wo a wo betimi a mo kan sem no origin wo lu support o. Opedi baby akodo ne mebu on ma ye pese ye ton ye BAWUMIA. BAWUMIA fast one me kan say etisabe.
Yes.
Ubenya abenkwan. Ubenya enkompro, ubenya ngo. Ubenya kenten, ubenya praye. Ubenya nsafufu, ubenya petresi, ubenya kokunu, ubenya odiseng asomroje. And this such a good material is there na me tonwa. The tangentials ni maniema na kadio ni ntuma nke grasafo.
Grasafo, yeah. All right.
Nke grasafo.
All right.
Into we binu mo kasa akọ ete say ye ba na wunti no. Sa na tie dia Solomon kumubi ba. BAWUMIA ba ngui. BAWUMIA ba tiase. Into BAWUMIA be din konim.
Amen. 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 All right. B, Mr. B, eja usu mpacho fa dia bra quick na yanko.
Mr. Lawyer,
Mira.
Na ma sama mpese me de minimum say 2028 ye back. Ye back.
Na me tiase.
Adia ma party ni touch mano. Misraw. Mamu we feed that me bo ene man kitikiti mi ensaso. That because o mre nti. Ye de kan share health insurance. America so we yare ana so wo insurance. Now comes ra. Boy America kwa won bibidi no. The man who say, oh, who insurance there a better cost to say. But who insurance a better cost to say. So free education. Sabe, I have to the same to cost school now. Bills o man the bill at the who say school now kono. Private school can say na betia. Schools are kono. Say na band ya chawo. Ya ma we ya where? When the other before so ya bo de road.
Baby, I be on nam no or a Trump.
The moment for what you say, if you want to who value, yeah, can't do it now yet, but then before 24 times, yeah, I do to my net, had to do it before yet. Now, 70.
Oh, that's a more casual when you are
when you cause another tea. Miss Lawyer, sir, I did, Mamma, but not yet to walk, the time you have no contract. Have to show up back on you. They can't go to Palape, I got to Pala insurance and yet, and then because when you in Cecil, when you do a mind the channel. Access the same thing. Caprano, yes, who be me, every and a buyer, Cabin just say, Babania Chow, Abadi Chow,
okay, I'm the Mr. B, the Okano,
Saka, no prison. Saka, ya banner the chow, ya, Kawubi. Then the person who said the banner course, Sika, Abania Jenny, no more who the value, but Yama, I will know who the value of the whole thing. And never be a kind, send another Gio, Swanjo, not 24 to go, cannot of the Jersey, none want it, and 24, what some of my media, bro, come says what I mentioned. The best lawyer said, who must have to be so be a piece of Dr. Warrior. Now, quiet, Celia, I'm in one year with Yasako, there's some, and our contract is almost for money, Papa, who for one may pay, not for one may and may even change. Contract bar, almost finding out, almost teacher will be a yappy, just from about for. Let's do one best as I bet Jerry, with us lawyer, Yamisao.
You want Shelby?
You. Yeah, and the lawyer, they are not patron say BB to say free education. Yes, a son come the bill, a coffee. I remember say you can't ask no I say Ebiana awufo be nimska here. Government and they say tanka to me the bill coffee and kaye. But I'm say Uncle Banis and them say and no one say na oka. Obe comment and I say next question.
Penny, if you're in Yabufono, the Sabre no moon and be able frame me, make a BB. By any loose you know, Yan Peja. By in as smart as said the Ubana uncle yin, I could find the money in the Gabi Mono Peke, or Moncro for and communication, no problem. But Yan Kasa, your national executive, no, a binimo de atenka, or Brendim Dianimu, and your repair position. It's mobilization near the Adeno, Tabine crack communication and not a failure. Most of we organize a youth organizer, Nazara coordinator, one wine, co-many organizers in Yano. What did they do? And did they even know what political organization is about? And their party, no, what to one idea tinka. Hey, Nansa me kote bakuya na emisre. I am not against the guy. Deputy national organizer, Yakobo no, you were saying, Lloyd. I respect him so much. But we organize a deputy. In this one, modern year, I then now strive to say, obey substantive.
Yeah.
I fed your own son to so obey a youth organizer. Emotion, number one. Number two, ya boot, you know, a bra ya bone, no, and no trump card into my organizer. Any company me chamane. A papa masuma na mdenam. Monya campaign, mamma, me bro with your medi chairman. Are you serious? Happy. We are sacrificing our core values. So, you know, now, Obia, or per organizer, or per general secretary, or per chairman. Ah. Oh, come on. Men family home.
Yeah. Safuke, a question back to Honorable Pacho. I am on the fast life because there's so cool. Only had 2 hours.
Yo, Honorable, that's a pass or my home coin. Now, my family to say, in the okay. Now, make us about me a question. Honorable me Pacho, any animal or Mura say, ultra about politics in Tina, and Mammy Busa question. Me about Dr. BAWUMIA. Towns, I remember, UK had more. Minia Marcus would make you crab a bit. Yeah, mobilize your papa. Let me be so.
Oh, Yamin Shramo.
Maybe any woman ain't he said, a month for any woman. Your friends, maybe I was a lecturer. Your friends, maybe as lecturers, Omujama, no Komwa. Within 4 years, 6 years. Now, when you see a fear who brother add the time and they walk. Lecturers and went to be and see Bakumpo. Yet you're now for lawyers, which I call politics more. Within 4 years, no one see a fear, and that's what total filling station. My just
why is this so?
Mira Medasi. I don't have the book here. I'll have quoted. Say, ye man, you're someone, you know. Yeah, BB say. Okay, let me check if I can find it here. I want to be, yes. Mami, even what I'm explaining, you know, I'm also looking for the writer in Amakutu Eddie Atremo. Hello?
Yeah. We are here.
Mira, the American say, let's not cry there. Now I'm a bro. No one will say, Paddy. Young Crawford be. Now you could you turn name back with the Sam George, you know. Any yes will be a candle health minister. Let's say they were Bob Rampo. Now Korean Crawford be a young side the war. Any many young souls. I quote it from my own quote. The caption of the book is Indispensable Philosophical Code for Strategic Political Management and Leadership. Adomako Baafi. Point 38. Many young souls rush into politics not as a calling, but as a shortcut to work, blind to its purpose, deaf to its duty. They chase office with empty hearts and unprepared minds, caring little for country, truth or legacy. Integrity becomes a casualty and service a slogan. Yet they forget politics is not a golden staircase, but a crucible where one must endure neglect, betrayal, slander, and scorn. It is not a place for the faint-hearted or the fame-hungry. Only those driven by inner conviction, not outer reward, by purpose, not profit, can stand the fire and still remain whole. For in the end, politics does not just reveal power, it reveals character. But what you say?
Which means that the 2 minutes when someone 2 minutes in someone and no one is
yes. And then the part of one we said, Miko Rama Meko. Opening. So okay, Jeremiah 17:11. Or say the open when yan train equasono. Or Tisaku kwa video butum kosia and you on the true yeso. Obeburu na mufa jafa, the we are no bear kwasia. Yenu yanuma yachu ma broso e yoko ni adi. Wama yachu ma broso ko yoko yi. Asem no enye nru ni pempen so. Or time wom any adi wom. Na so e de bani anu ame Adomako Baafi mankombi enti ube frame kura na ma na beba beje ntokwa nako. Enti yese na wode ma ye se in as much as ye bompa yese NDC dia sembeto so enje no kure no ye bompa yese enje no kure. Na mom se koba se MPP record wa ye de kuro no ato yeso a yemfa obi anto mu da. Na NDC for de de kuro no aban no eba ne ahwehwem adu omutum no na mpeso omutimi equalize AIDE. Na so ma ho kwan kopɛ di a ede de open nwanya no si enya de okwansa mu aga ready ne bo onye de ma pasi kira ka ho because wo nya wadwuma wa ma me contract eti me tro sika ni boto ga ready ne bo onye de me bam so pani ya me nhyɛ oden said ye bi dan kwakura koda mu bi but ye bom pa said de omde to omsu ni nyina no na ne ye huru ene de omo keka no enye no kre but opani nya papa. The essence of politics is for the public good. And penifo atina se gine amanyesam no na botai ni nyina no ese ye de bebu ani paye but ne politics na kuduro on might say Ghana okuje to timi ko foreign minister.
How?
Come on.
How? Top diplomat you could get a broker.
Obra men kasa for MPP for Alfred Okova Dapoy. What's now America? Were you well coached?
Yep.
Were you very intelligent? Professor Mills in Samuel Atamils. He's also very intelligent. Yeah, because people want to establish hegemony. Shall Obi at the Kofi Buachi. Law school, Onya awards more than 6. Very intelligent. Then the mobile one for national security amano because tribal. Ya pesi di akamfuani titru ni asante for. One for interior ministry amano. One for defense amano. Yoko boss man pa amano. Ya man so a oye watchman e wo Jubilee House.
Aye.
Na yan krofo bi Adomako gu honum. Kofi watchman. Kofi Buachi. Utakwadu anakwa in America. Na Kofi ani so ni say na de eche yakum obi ato yi. Kai. Wo hu ani say obehu Kofi bone ni hunu mi say kai obehu sa kwar mo koche no ha.
Hey. Intelligence ni ya duma.
Kofi.
Yo. Yo.
Na ya dia ka hu bi. Kofi de nkoko PNDC da ben. Ye nia ye nkofo ye pie nipa ye ni say kofa e so obi de dampare. At a point, na kufu ado Fred dampare or say I'm doing my work. And no NDC on the guided rollings or guided mills.
Mills, yeah.
Na ya sakotam yehonu. Na ye den interior minister utimi lusu since I 1992 ni okaja dama few. And we interior minister will lusu 2000 ABCBM. Near to us a sancrophobia de bigo and here
Yo.
Me
pacho mo amowo TikTok no eya mo ma asone na oyi se manfa Bluetooth na join ni ase mo kasa on tina wa answer mo bedi akon wuntina me answer we nta ya mo ntie yen. I'm trying to project as much as I can but se me too free mo a se mo bisa question no se mo bisa on te nti bear with me now. Let's try to work with it. I mean himself voice ni a little faint there. But me pacho bear with me with that. Mr. Marcus, me pacho our question bizema Honorable Baafi.
You me question the
About Ethiopia.
You.
Young Papa Mini share that the first time I'm in share academy fee. It goes not. Nimpo Benedium Akokosa.
Akokosa.
Why am I money beer?
That was the first time I met you.
Aye.
Now, I am communication person. In come question or very straightforward, but let me read the maybe sir.
Okay.
I'll say propaganda phobia is a grave obstacle to clear thinking. The tendency to ignore everything coming out of a belligerent country as mere propaganda is fully. The crucial question is whether the fact is true and the appeal is sound. I have seen students at the movie squirm in their seats protesting. This is propaganda. When views of bombed Coventry were shown, we must not allow ourselves to be taken in by specious arguments, but we must not let ourselves mistrust the truth out of laziness or in order to spare ourselves the pain of acting on our own considered decisions. Central America, the master with the MPP, looking at them, believe you be there. If maybe you are intrinsic, that communication must be very progressive, special, and not combative. Over the years, we prefer an Anakomia style of communication, Damboche, Nanohinin too. Then we have Sir John Mobo Nyanga say Adomako Baafi, Pamela Duncan. Once they have
their style.
That type of combative communication.
Yeah.
We want to push a certain refined people to push our communication instead of people who can combat whatever is thrown out there. Because one scholar, and it is Thomas Grandin, saying that to consider the views of belligerent people as mere propaganda is folly. The media people started the word Jakoshism. Oh, you do one. You do one. By the time I didn't obey, I would say Ghana for Honagin. My sister, Amma, and so what's no hope, not do I they will combat it right and there. My papa, do you think that the decision to vote for communication directors, you know, or I would say, what is your view on that?
Medasi, without sounding braggart or boastful, I have done a lot of research of propaganda, and there is no aspect of propaganda and its application in politics. I've read copiously about them. Now, some book we are making once in a year, you know, the power manual, communication, leadership, and political strategy. Lesson 21: propaganda application in political communication. Ya okay ye na me ko tu bi na me wi amachire no. Etiefo ntie nie pa. Ye di kan or say political propaganda like fire can warm or destroy. When kindled with truth and aim at the public good, it enlightens the masses, mobilizes progress, and gives voice to noble cause. But when it burns with deceit, selfish ambition, and partisan blindness, it becomes a weapon of mass manipulation, scorching truth, corroding democracy, and wounding the soul of society. It is not propaganda itself that is evil, but the motives that breathe life into it. That is number one. Number two, propaganda, when intelligently conceived and skillfully applied, can be one of the most potent instruments in an opposition's communication arsenal. It is not a tool for reckless use, but a weapon of calculated influence that must be planned with foresight, targeted with accuracy, and deployed with surgical precision. Its true power lies in shaping perception, undermining the morale of the ruling party's base, eroding their confidence, and subtly discouraging their enthusiasm to the point of suppressing turnout. At the same time, it can redirect national sentiment, reframing narratives in ways that favor the opposition's vision and priorities. In the hands of a disciplined strategist, propaganda becomes more political noise. It becomes a quiet yet forceful current capable of shifting the tides of public opinion and altering the discourse of political destiny. I don't know. And Sana, after quotations, Mashasia, introduction to propaganda, brief history of propaganda, purpose of propaganda in opposition communication, types of propaganda, propaganda techniques. We have the glittering generalities, transfer, testimonial, plain folks appeal, bandwagon effect, card stacking, and fear appeal. And then application, crafting a party in the ruling party strongholds. How do you apply propaganda in the ruling party's stronghold? NDC did it in Ashanti region, in Eastern region, and Brahafo region. We sat there and they didn't see it. And people hijacked the whole system. Yeah, okay. Propaganda is not wrong. It can be bad and it can also be positive, depending upon its application. From ancient time, Bible times, propaganda, Roman for Greek for women in America, they have been using propaganda, psychological warfare. Now, Catholic for crowd, they even established an institution just to progress, just to expand the Catholicism. So, just here, and in the word propaganda, a Greek term to propagate, to scatter, to spread. And into marketing, a propaganda tool. And yes, sir, and not only say it's not treated towards negative. Public relations, a propaganda tool. Every aspect of saying politics, any is communication, a propaganda. When Timini Panini Yagini, maybe by 2009 when we lost, I single-handedly researched into propaganda, and I'm a chairman penny for me, including John Boyd and Samia Ukunom. I feel Kodru Babiero, party to meet Transi. Yes, Adomako de, where propaganda, my man in station we. So one day, if I'm writing my memoir, I'm not even using when I write or when I'm writing my memoir, a mixed feeling, a sunya reward. Yet me translate Sami Jamfin room in 9 and so this projectino. Yet me translate Okuje to Legon, ye call radio universe or mother. And so ye by manana come yan radio so build the confidence. And so now our party, yet with the man in court, when they will say it may be ano, they are called translate, moderation. And ye may aggressive type. And I mean just soft spoken. May ye in between. Me reading whoever is coming. And it may be an party a what is sought and considers its communication. It may be an BB assessment on your opponent. And it is Sami Jamfi on what to say. Because I'm director of communication. On 2 occasions did we meet on UTV. What to me and Kasa? You're changing Sami Jamfi and no one to meet us among my abwa membra. Bomba said that here Banomra. Flower. In this year, 2 occasions, he was shivering like a living Hamilton. Now, yes, yet 20 and penny for now, a minister more also MP. No, I caught on now, but Shintella will be a school won't even call resource. Now, go MP and Massey. And the thing a mom pen could then be first, can't show me some, walk on, can quite some more ugly announcement where comes ugly frown. Yeah, caught transit, Kuma Massey. There are something, baby. It's a baby.
You hear that say? Hear that say?
But I think for the final aspect, the message. So now that the party has decided to vote for it, what is his view on that?
Whoever wins. So I'm far may ye pesamin kuminya. One far may ye say independent dignity. Woman dim yansa. Ya the amam intimi will be a yebi. Open ya who some down. I will never be on crop for my ready and I have a boisika, Mon Famramen publishing books, MWAP a party, any gun. I am not ready. Then BAWUMIA, I change your Kufu Adum Pokrano. And I do 12 o'clock. Now, let me framing qua. Yeah, we na bet my way. And of course, it got to a time and this in the studio. One neighbor say Adomako, no cook can sakata. Get to take a pet. So also remember, men talk but men torture mentally. At a good room, baby.
Thank you so much. Nanapia, but one question now. We the answer we time nini na ya fan one question pe na we let.
Ferris Mitchell was now far more.
Also,
that's what you.
me pacho enu so kra to bo aso kwabena ni fe enu so nyabotre enu so nyabotre.
A lawyer, ya di na numere Mitchell pa lawyer. Now what to say?
Onya metiase, mompa bunti.
Amen. The piano, a bonfire mount. Now, when you answer away, no. Now, who said, Wakuma no dear, long time no. MPP, Wakuma, why dream, Bibiano, MPP. I follow what check. Nayana coming for number, but Minya. Yamishra, what say? They may go about because since 2016, ye bar power no. Tempia woko my FM na wokasa. Tempia me follow because wokasa nkwan eyenim die ma me papa na. The far back you wokasa. Tempia me ye papa. Na ye kofa communication ani akofa your friend is saying Abuabia Sambo we our radio station no abu it it's job say the chairman and then amunya communication papa modi papa we na the our station you know what but ya papa ya Adomako Baafi for kasa nka abofo na yi mucha kasa ni ade ma me pen once me pen asa obi a wo me ma me bi o tivem etie na asem na wo kana ti nanso ebi mu kotena radio station ni e kasa e won ye ba be chibofo akese ma me a wo tivem mu na na se ye ni e bi a wo ti bebi a wan ko school da no o kasa no o ti o ba enwa nanso no ye papa lawyer Adomako Baafi the wo be si a church nsem mu no abruwa bi kurati baby anu wotwe ebe TV no because who say nyansani na ekasa no I didn't tell you parliament near better radio station TV station yanka ni chi na mo parliament one wakwa kwosese monta ade no coach na makoka profo idi am buy am ba be bo wa
yo yeah that's it
some no niam we nyina no na mani
all right
number I think pia be baga de piano uta makuma so na me bomb fire say one day do we pin what you in your fight share ya won't me am baba
mu invite no se mu invite na obeba se mu invite na je
Yeah, invitation no mo back cry and crying.
Wow, you see oh Charlie Pat we dey here ye dey aburo
Invitation no mo buy and crying
program no yeah call no side ni e dey nyame be ye nim se my doctor ebeye president a point bi aso ye fa ye sabe kan me dem me call last question let's go
yo yeah that's it
me dem me buy
yo
rabe call
yeah that's it yo me de bema yeah me de bema sorry sister Ellen me pacho we there and then one ya na program ni na ewie sister Ellen and then only ya ni na ewie but o be kan bibi ana mimbisa the next person no na ana
send the next person in casa
me pacho yo kwabna ni fa your question pacho ade no me ya no question man ko fo bibiri gu ase why me srem pe
yo dey abuja ko mama jole me na mo ti say
obi ahun ye me ni am yanko
sure that to be ahun ye me question ni ade ba ko me ni bi pe important o I said before you bet 2024 election no you bet no matter the
but one question now that's the way time in that
Saturday we ade bia Adomako Baafi madam kakra
or the tone of all the families, district and municipals, a juma my year and why in booklet. Not what I'm communication for Ujma. Can you take another one? It's been doing that.
Monica Mutu, yeah.
Now, the American say, Yamia Doctor Muba, but he said, they have been a papaya.
Amen.
Let me be with the moon eyes with the party in the Ghana. But am I, Madam?
All right, yeah, that's a company fan. You're telling Kano. Or say now a jume be a way, we are some cabe compiling Numa, Nana Dubai obeying in our constituency near the idea. So unfortunately, no, like the support and now we went to me and Yanin and Tino. It didn't come to fruition. Now, so Bompire say, Unyame Adom na or the Dache Hene, Bawumia Ba, Unyame be paid out the West baby at near my papa womb and yen in be a free mono. Bet me the Adom parts in a part enough and into my paper. Remember, me lady C, me pacho your question now we end to answer.
Thank you. Good evening, Stella and lawyer. I am Pacho. And Crawford Bisa questions they bring them to direct media to a different arena.
Okay.
The Pacho looks as if NDC for se Omongagi ye na yen to me and Katampo or social media so Uber TikToker Sisia or ye bra build the account in do baby are no magic. Into me pamocho Sisia then more and a more ya sister and we come on so. I move to me Abuama a protected TikTokers the account. Send a beya moon to me high agent send some George Peso ye.
Honorable Bacho, what say?
Aye.
It's about the attacks on our TikTokers, and they are even asking me how can the dog somewhere higher pa. Yeah, who say a platform not to say mumu be bass was just telling no more bass why it has who say platform near correct pepe no now almost started aid in the bonnet. Obeka Sam George Beka say Omodio Monsaka over some 700 accounts. Omo enunti no more diverty abuse near there. Ubisa said there na be. Edian a move to me aye. Edian I mean what's the way forward? Say move to me they protected. Yania your TikTok especially omo accounts.
We know a genesi a such a minimum a ama. Yes, ya buano anuswa udidin chasu. Inti a pennyfo and a becan. The atossum you so no. The micramin in bibi ewa mwa. And yen same yan de twa bonting. Yes, the opamo in America tua. Also so no unya. But the make a sort of say. I had to go on no more. Information crown yen say kania de adeno. It be a classified. And manimu ye come with the betu. A bedroom next year no NDC for 1 year him more no. What tenta so crown man for support. But for now dear and kakra a fen MPP. Ya ho akono. Inti now see it me a match with time. In this particular issue no of twofold. And penny for ebesi swagina. Ye tossum yenu. In some rebuans so and yet to infant tuja. It will be a vampire, Minister Bambo. But it's here, Chirimono. I'm quite to say, when Yakupon Ebusa Kane, so Unian way, was my brother's keeper. And then Yamaka chance, oh, yeah, Papa and Quenimunte. One more himself, or baby Dana Fuguyama, or Munchate. Intiniamon Bay and say, intimidation. I want to say, in the Fuguyama, Boxabi. Not Ninia or not Ninia Baku, or no Ghana, her box every honest friend Adam Kodeka. What in the that?
As a history, yeah, I've read that.
That be near Bruno. I said in the Adam Kodeka. Yes. Nidini Fuguyama. So, Anna, then Sato to copy a brochure friend of Fuguyama. 1 2 year, ya own the foam team. And to woman so moon chafe. In TNDC Bano, one base intimidation, any all sorts of tricks. And that has been their stock in trade. But a brand so and a brenaso. A brano a so and a brenaso. And social media, radio station, yes, some aspect of the tools of political communication.
Yeah.
Thought yes, house to house count. My trust I to me I listed about 30 aspects of them were. May Adomako Baafi cast on my main call radio so made me favorite never what to pay to. Now say me quote here na me treachery. Me try me thesis meeting in my stop. Now a actually my thousands of prominent people, the young and old, they be no much very me. One more plan yeah. Me de air bookui. So just say anything obi a we political communicator. Now so bebuano. I was so Daniel ma. Open boato abono no. One so open be bit makosie. We have so many tools under political communication. We cannot even finish exhausting them.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yo. Bediakon. Pacho Fadia bra. Now from that no men from Pacho after all no I call Africa nama from Africa no so my journey our hano. And then from there we will come back and finish with less money. Brian was saying me Pacho mute to why you said that you mute to why said the bear the how can it run him. Ya was saying the how can be a yeti. Why? Yeah. Don't worry. Ma oneso bedi akoma oneso kakra na voice no low. I feel the kasa yeah.
Okay. Now me say media no. Their role is to entertain and educate and be neutral. Now, media now can say we be declare particular because of the nature of Omejumano. But then dynamics in the essence. But it means a media personality. To send an agent to her. No to me back one thing clearly. Every can say MPP them informant I hate them. Now, your general secretary. I was somewhere when I say me reporting my G. I'm a same way mama make a discussion because medium now here Juma woman. And a Juma also no Embrawo. The journalist Babu say I hate this political party. Then I general secretary or ya. It is what Babu thing I will come say. But I'm patrolling me mommy.
Me general secretary no o yemi nu yakuma. Me pena sempa me obuo di mano. But I say ye me send a test eko kika bi kire no. Enko ba se mo ye nyini che mo ye wo experience che mo. Na mo ma no nkire se me mfa tumi embra. Onya ya wo of you this ohene no na pani tiase.
Sir.
Enti na Ghana ha ba bia no si esi hene a oya kura na yo mpanimfo. Na me frɛ wo a omfa me dan ba bi. Ono na na bin mo ni hwan mo you don't call them for them to pick.
Look at that.
Kodu akra de no ye. Kodu akra de is a good person. Na minim de ntra aka no. He's somebody I respect. But then no we send a test or be respond ya no ye busy. That is a minister say na wa ba mu ye dwa na ye busy. And now ba fie no e fe de fra abefa. Ye di nyansa na botumi ho ban. Oh. And it said the worker no openi kano me no ya adwene na media naturally omo ya MPP and na MPP so ne party ya adwuma to safeguard the interest of the media na criminal libel law colonial masters na the criminal libel law by but Rolling Star no implementing ya pa nipa fa hu ye wo mo ko da prison kofo a campaign or can say oba obeyi afri ho ampa kofo ba o yi free ho and the Kufuado as Attorney General. I think we owe media no, they owe her some respect and glory, praises. And they are now come back. They are tossing you since independence. I see GID. Na media, you need press conference. J. Kufuor and the best establish the press conference. So I say, a press center, a bank GID. Ewo UK embassy honum. Start ya say. Enti niema MPP aye de aboa media no eso. Them doing it is one thing and then entrenching it, cementing it with good relationship is another. Any paben ye you omo. Omo ni media no koye. Pesika kwa nan kwa bi achedi. Enti me ngunu media bi se me ngunu se media bi ta MPP o. Captain Smart, yeah, you can say we. Captain Smart, me, or respect me, abroso, Jantua, or respect me. Me, nibi, my be, but a relationship. It is out to go. MPP ni crown. A time was MPP press conference on several occasions. On Man FM Beko, Movement TV Beko, yeah, you are more free.
Wow.
Yeah, Babrochre, one more Babrochre no. Near sister hostile media. Here, dear Kufu Adwechi. One more bar, one more report to that. Nani Kabani San Assisa, Yen Sia College, any and MPP, young communicators near training woman, the ABCs of reporting. And can someone daddy? Walk of out time for another number, or ban was side per diem. Who aside information about could you to the play with the coy? Serious? Ain't in as much as I say, Jan Tramony at the other year now or more SSS. No, Yenny media no yen to 2 or more ye. And so, arguably, a Kufuado name a president or Triasicako media pa. The year Busasis Canoe. Or your Quaji and one in one contrast near PP, and then Quadabi Kutana base in Numusia. Namely, betray Oka. Yes. Yes.
Anyways, TikTok for Akenipe 2. Timu, hold on. Let's finish with Africa people. No. DNA. Me pa chawuna udin kajane and we are now Sister Monica. So then the question about na fe ya jealous Monday na kwesi edu esifo. We all know sana na we and they say Joe esifo. I was expecting you to join this conversation, but I didn't hear from you. Meaning why you busy you said then you, but I didn't hear from you. DNA Pacho. Let's listen to you.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, please. We can hear you.
Great. Thank you for a wonderful show, a very great guest, a great host, and a great show. I'm calling from, or I'm speaking from Bronga in Ghana.
Okay.
Yes. I just have, there was a question, and permit me to speak English, okay?
Yeah. Speak English. English. Monica, Monica, mute to phone.
I think there was a question that was put to the guest, and then I think Madam Ellen Dekon about helping to resolve this problem of I don't know whether it is the government or some tech hijacking or basically closing down those people media. I think our guest gave the appropriate answer, but I want to flip the question over. And I think at this time, the question we should be asking ourselves is, what are we doing? You, the host, okay, and we, the audience who is listening to this rich information coming from the guest, okay? All of us will testify that the kind of illumination that he has provided, the kind of knowledge, there is some feedback.
I'm telling Monica, mutino. Satan so say obekasa, mi ankasa mbebi you. So when you saw on mic now, okasa ebema feedback into trying mutino. Say edu so say obekasa. Then I will unmute you and then we can hear you. Why, Mr. Monica, Mr. Any demora. Sorry, boss. But Kasa.
Yeah, thank you very much. Bronga, we have patience for some of these things. So, so you realize that we for some of us listening from the villages, we are privileged to be hearing from some of these stalwarts like Adomako Baafi, like Dekon. But the question we should be asking ourselves is, what are we doing? You, the host, and we, those who are listening to. Okay. Now, there was a point that was made by the guest that now people, and I think some of the audience, some of my colleagues also made that point, that now people go and sit and then they'll be bringing out highfalutin, big grammar, okay, that people do not understand. Okay. Now, I want to also switch it a little bit. It is not just only speaking big grammar. But there are also people who are fascinated. Their fascination is with appearing with the elites in society. Okay, the traditional media. Okay, going to sit on the television. Okay, with those known celebrity, hosts. That is where they want to appear. But for these ones, okay, who appear on those stations and at the same time recognize that we, the mole down here, okay, they will want to come down and also bring the message to us. What are we doing? You and I, you the host. In fact, you've handled this program for almost 1.5 hour. You have not appreciated people like Ellen Dekun, who is always here preaching, okay, speaking to the grassroots. You have not acknowledged somebody like, Kofi Tonto, who you will call him day and night and you'll be available. You have not acknowledged somebody like Gordon Asaribidiaku, Mr. Kojo Asafua Opoku, Adomako Baafi. These are people, when you call them, okay, even in their busy schedules, they'll get back to you. And they recognize that we, the grassroots, Bob no rank for no, we are human beings, and they are bringing the message down to us. So it is time for us to begin to name and praise. It is big time for us to begin to name and praise. So this message is to you, the host, and for us, the audience. Wherever we find ourselves on the social media space, let's praise these ones who are coming down and speaking to us and giving us the message. They are the people who are getting the work done. They are actually doing the work. Let us mention and acknowledge them. Okay? So that when we come to power, they will have positions and be able to handle or address some of these challenges that we are talking about. This is my only submission I want to add to.
All right.
And greetings from Bronga Hafo.
Thank you so much, Bronga Hafo. Now, said the all can say and Crawford, social media. Omo go omo ho anaso omo ba form ni e ba be di agro omo ni e ba be kasa no yembo omo abaso na samasha for some time now every show be ami be no se mi wi a ana me be start ya na se me ba na wi ya me bobo nkrofo bi din e de do mo ase, and I think say no e na opet them and more of it or say yeah more of it na encourage omo ba but even Endra I actually had the whole list. The last time I had the whole list and I read all of them until or saying crying say yes, so yes, I did no. Now boost to omuja bibia oba na sebe omuni ebedin komono etume bua omo well Monica won edu so a obebisa question no wesi form o edu so a obebisa question no wesi form Sergio Esifo me pacho wo de me no na ebewie nti mame mbisa last month on fan the question number na question fan the question number not just a minute TikTok for Neri, and then I can finish with we honorable for him to go and eat. Why? Last one,
catch it. Hello.
Yeah, yes, Kasa.
Catch it, Monica said, me pen voice at TNT. On Kasa. Aye. Unya bufu free on one Kasa. I love to listen to a voice.
Side join BOI. Now, Adomako Baafi wants to hear your voice. All right, thank you. Last one, please. One question that you have for our guest for today.
Okay. Let me proceed. Mr. Adomako Baafi, he's one person. The style of thought is not obeying the Ghana is unique. Now, let me just say about platform. So, you see, every young Ghanaian, our person will venture into politics now. You take the style of Adomako Baafi as a political lifestyle. Or somebody you will never see him fighting on the media. He's one person now. He's very loyal to the party. He never fight about goodies, about monetary terms. This man has been in the political space for a very long time. Very long time. Now, it's not about trying to have some space. Sorry.
Yanko.
Sorry. Oh, I'm muting. I'll ask my question, but I just want to give some aesthetic compliment. About Adomako Baafi. Every young chapper who please. Don't go in as something that you want to get something from it, as you want to gain some kind of monetary terms, and I say material stuff. Because Adomako Baafi, he has been in the political space for a very long time. He went into the political space as a lawyer to the party, and to render service to the party and to the Ghana as whole, as a whole. It may the mission amongst what's name is service to mankind and service to humanity. Now my question is say you talk about 2024 no? And say now two political parties affair MPP and NDC. Now after the elections, NDC winning elections, and I was asking myself, and I want to ask Adomako Baafi, do Ghanaians consume NDC messages than MPP? Mean just for 2024. I want to ask, the Ghana no, your political arena no, and your political space no. Do Ghanaians they really consume NDC messages and I say than MPP? And I say Ghanaians as a whole no, they love the political party of NDC because they're too about. You will not see the kind of messages. You will not see messages that are heart wrenching. You will not see messages that maybe for fraud. And I say it can bring some resolution to anybody's lifestyle. And as anybody, they will just make a certain mantra. They will just make trolls events and make any campaign messages be. But yes, to Ghanaians consume those messages and vote for them. And I want to ask, said Ghanaians no, they don't really vote on party colors unless they really consume any message, despite how the message looks like. That's my question.
All right.
Medase. Opening. So many dynamics go into political communication and the strategy needed to formulate them. But it appears to say NDC is a bit ahead of us. Your invisible hands be on more. System no omu free mukra ma enipa huntoyenia. You always get this poor a. They claim they know, but all the totua they are empty. And these are the elements that over the years in one more political space, they don't go out. They are always in their comfort. Yet they assume said the omnimuno. And not a grassroots beat me. But policies, just like ace political communication, a local. And pennyforce who pinch and artists a quarter boa. Nanipa na wuna boso kaini na o formulate a yidia manano. You don't go there. Any partners were yelling there, Kuni Adomako Baafi, yes, sorry, and I'm there are people meet us and tell us their issues, What kati womo? Oh, yeah, manifesto, you don't integrate them. And maybe an work of fire, if one ya better on the actually. Yeah, then then political messaging, any is delivery is also another. Ninjano, it's about time. My young one research. Minister Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, Mempreme, Mede Comano, no one knows what him. Minia Amade Kumemani or no son what him. Maybe Mampeniphony be. If they like it, it may interest you to know, sir, to date. You don't even have a single document. Any training young crop for, including the communicators. Our training mostly is based on impulses. Ni akofe ni pana be jina oye trainer. Onu akro jina on mukwa the line of delivery, any presentation, any content, ultimus wanu kra no hia ya research almost will be training omo no. You have not been decisive. You have not been very intentional. You have not been deliberate when it comes to those issues. Adie ba kunso akutia yen ni say. MPP, any NDC no. Areas omotoma NDC no. They are poor and even poorer. Areas they are Toma MPP, they are not so poor. And the implication is say Ashanti region on a Toma Mabedi MPP, MP, or Bonne Homo Dada, one co school, Nelsu Odija, Oscar or Nabosum. It is Obedi MP, no one for Bua Manua. One way so enlightened and your master Bebefi. Unlike other areas that are falling for NDC, one they intentionally create poverty in their areas. Into a bano man one see the Quran. There's a yes to Christ and now Mohammed Abesrano. So they are deliberate. But young Crawford, no, they are more sophisticated, very intelligent, very hardworking. Obianso dynamics netesano. You cannot take them for granted. It is the and share the dynamics in our areas. Anyhow, we can also enlighten those in the NDCs. I'm afraid. During election, the same message and I would call stronghold. The same message and I would call opposition stronghold. There be once you are doing everything possible to create apathy in the opposition stronghold, what would you try to really immune them against infiltration and tell them why you use positive motivation for your stronghold and you use negative motivation from the opposition stronghold. But you upon Kromanemico, your voter region, I was more or less a consultant. Now you call you share communication for the kind of presentation Kojopon in Semami. The then minister, a year doctor, the name has just eluded me. That was my friend. I wish you always here. Or no, I didn't know cancer, I know your mirror. Ibingo, and will be so about Nadia Cotrao. And that those who are filled with pretenses, and dominating political landscape. Tinipa Bako, when I'm slim, or Namha, Meyamia Gidi, any ede. But between 2009, 2016, we worked as a united force.
Okay.
Kasano Yadosuno. Chidema me brio no more. Anything I make can say. I was saying by now. There is serious partner. Now yet me I yet short analysis and communication.
Yeah.
So that we take stock of our strength, our weakness, the opportunities, and then the threats.
All right. I'll say you've answered the question very well until otherwise. Mr. Bonsu, so we're doing fast. We're not all the time. No, why? We are quick.
Mr. Bonsu, do you create that to our cabinet?
About how issue about supposed to be man, but I don't know also basic software. Farmer defense minister, a year more committee on what you say. And for so be a how commission, and not a would be how commission, a catching my end. A year now call your transport. A year now, people for a fossil, now. One MP, father somebody air fossil, another, and then more out because of that. If you move by ever how catch ya, as a woman now, me a thinking. Okay. All right.
May I say, I know the member party executive, Meno, we are Papa America, we are Bonia America. A buy no only a press conference. If you will commend them, but and so hot. Doing the press conference is one thing. Now, if you are no go so, what is the guarantee? Say, if you are go so, or a half of them, what achievement here, what one fear, what one after, and now if you are binduri or better press conference. It is about building strong and robust relationship with the media. No, upon just a click of a button, no, when you have a pick into maybe your press conference, will be by a day or two. Not elastic. I say, so how do you integrate the communicators? And you say, when a strong point, but be a new crowd and highlight it, repeat it. So, yes, repeat it. Rather than some content radio, so, and where they are make chairman, me, and you are not the obedient be, and an anno crying, hey, communication, baby, I don't know. Open here, you make Yano Nano say, Mochre me. Yes, wabuao. But rather than so bekano, and Chiano divert it. So minor a woman, the Kufadu Giant United Front, and never be a codrono at the Abetia Kumunipa. But don't say it just a vacuum. Him as a ha, and then the Akosuni into a man when you pay. And now a mania, and Panifuba Cata so a bar. You better pad and Crawford will be promising free SHS. All the quadranti pad. Or Chabaku and Chebi. Stikan Wamodi. A few of us had their budget room. May per se and Kayan Crawford Busa say. Now last year, no, Enya ye kwa didie ma ya ye de bi koka ho. Last year part mo che ba ko pe. E be pe mo ne. Ya nti biem. Part no so mo che no, enyu obi a nya bie. Mo share school for boss mo amoko university first year university student you betuam school fees. School our own tier school fees quite 4,000. E ba ye no, mo sha ajake system no. Ama nkura me bre no, ent me register. O mom register ye no, the onya highest ye 2,000. E be ye 15,000. And into politics no, emre bia no, research across the globe they say rationality is always preceded by emotionalism. My emotions no nyadwuma. And if you want to do politics effectively, Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Tell me what ebia ahafwa. But then my research team no the bar. Na in order of importance and a pyramid, you know, na yet top. Now yes.
Okay. Question do SFO. Ubi and Pacho quick. We this will be the last one. One break to you'll be the last one. Oh, but wait there, Mr. Break to nana dear, Mr. Tienema Mintima, Mr. Makwesi Mount just one pay. Kwesi, Pacho, unmute yourself now quick, because so I went out to say or so I break me Pachopi. I answer next time, friend now. I kwesi SFO Temenka. I question Temenka. Break to the question back up there be.
Minia Ferris. Mania son Namatia, the word Mamina, Menam Quasina, Namitima, the dead. Oh, Mia Adomako, Mebra Penny, Na Minia Bahamas also. You dance so well.
Thank you.
My pap. Maybe maybe some question bia. Na debia Metiwana MPP Damakoma sono. Meeting Busa said, why is he Minia Adomako Baafi for far? Bien Samoa. Debia asem we mabusa me ho abusa.
Me kura we bisa me da.
Me 7-day advantage akobi pen but say there emergency kakra. You know, ye tre kasa. Said you be sinim penimfo akasa. And sometimes no me na say me nwe ka asem bia no kwa na touch makoma. Obi busa na sa say professor bi was busa na question bi say a DNT na obi a lecture no be a politician within a short time na wanyam ho fieta. Give me a ferret. Enya hunya DNT na DMPP akio.
Debbie.
But Ghana yedi. Sir. The same thing me bra Adomako. Ama minia ba rakope. Se benye de obedinti. But only be enunti. Ana komano yedi MPP. See enim se on na betima so on mine. Timano jetia me de betwam anu se mese minua wakasa bebre nimdie na wo kasa no ye de wo enye se obi osoro ya wati dabi wan hwe adabi a wo be kasa abekwa ahemfofo akura nim kura betwajan because ye kasa yisua ne de entity ansu frifie timese ahoɔden a wɔanya wɔn de support doctor no de wɔn aka nyinaa ɛyɛ yempai bo nyina ne se nyankopon emwa na doctor omdi na chi no MPP for delegate no mfa no mra na se benya tumi no a emfum so bi a ya twam nyina no ahase akorete sa mistake ni nyina na MPP abe krababe ntimi de me ba ya abasobo de na mde man se menua no onko so a ne yanso de mpai bo ebe na chi wadwuma so a oye no ye no bi no ye tiafa but ye hwe ne oye minia ba ama you dance so well omo bo adwuma wo mama abamu mu no ready obi be kan tia mo mo koso ana mo support oni biefo na nyankopon no obehira mo
that's akwesi adu I gave you the opportunity but wamba they say he wants to go.
Hello.
I Akwesi said yes Akwesi.
Yeah, Felix.
Yes, Kwesi.
Metonka.
But
Midday kakra mekan say meda lawyer ase meda Adomako Baafi in fact ma kan nyina
okay
benya sopa
okay
MPP party bia yakuma e de akire pa ntine e koso mu na ya na ha epi asisia no mesre say yen account for no party no yen share yen kasa mu yie yen share yen kasa mu yie
okay
eso an say near e koso no enya me de
okay
say me bo pompo e ko me chia me hwe ko beje pon ene afoko no mu di ntia eso so ne wo mo no enne hwe near Kennedy Japan
asem we wa
so party executive mo nka hwe nkyere Kennedy ade ha me pa nti me sremo
yo
yem pere ye enye djumo MPP party no
yo
because yen yakuma di akire pa
okay
party
all right that's
it pa na djuma pa
that's it Mr. Adomako Baafi lawyer Esquire Obi honorable to be honest with you why are there your final word na fi yen na was na to me and sorry so Sergio hold on
near Edikai near Edikai and penny posse the editor we have found to a yechi intino the Edikai I have hello
yes boss Pacho Kasa honorable Kasa
Edikai no me matie for say I'm not a lawyer yet. I am a communication. Oh yes. Obusa ma obekani nyina kire way back at school nyina no. Na me was adin no. Though I've studied a lot, I'm not a lawyer yet. Oh. I don't want to incur the wrath of the lawyers.
Yes.
Name yes. About communication there. At least 3 masters there. Yeah. Research there. Even my professors who are now teaching me, one more sometimes they marvel as to the research I made ever. In Tiaja, I hope that's him. I mean, Chirimusa. They are tossing you. Now, Kofi Tonto so ASDNE. Kofi SDNE. Ama de be a minute.
We are Motiana, Moses Ancrofuni be. Said that you to car and was a mono see a shop.
And yes, in a kind, a sharp one, a axe.
Yes.
A man for 1 minute, sharp for no, so most say you soon crop for no. Aha, okay, the book of Acts, chapter 2 go in that Ninano, Ubehusa, you know. Now I'm at the end of the day. There, me then say, on Gina baby, can say yes, I anybody. Ya will not to it is a nipper na anybody, meaning say, or beba, Robert Cajon. The chance to be a young person maker at the chair among for party say. Young party no. They kakre woman in a koye say uni penny a due. Your council of elders, your penny for 1 more tram penny for nasi. And now kufa the money you hack my mono. They are suffer dum quada. And then you need mentorship. Our party no. In it the abrantia be a kuma yen on way. The year yen and pepper yasafo mafo. 2016 campaign be and woman in Eastern region. So at a point, people thought that no offer me. Ya renew ya no akofa no offer for the mammy do for bruchiri. We no by yes snitch, deputy, and obey a substantive. And we call NCA. What fantiman kwa mamida. There then what from say to me. Then you go near the more. Penifoni na ubia prema ne de. Enti ye nia sebe ye na nanom ye wo fanom anhye da anyu omoni ne ato ajeje mu. Ana kufu ado a ono so beka se we de enkra yi adwuma de ma be so me die ni no ono so no otie na busuafo ene ato ajeje mu. Enti party no ne ma ha ye de di kan passionalism. Number 2, a poor mentorship and answer the absence of mentorship.
Okay.
So yetimi ye ni ya ebebo. Na de ya ka no. Ya bia hunu se enye MPP na ne no ko, enye BAWUMIA. Na mom gine hunu se te BAWUMIA ntimi ama eye Ghana ene beluso. Me pani no e kan sem se akanfo no hwe yie. Ensem bi onu mu a wo de adwempa na e kan but obi be kwa akosom. Senkrofo bi onu ma support BAWUMIA pa na meka se me mitu mi ya santini 100%. Afijasi askori enya mesomo a kamitimi di akonya me bra pani na di akonya woye asokore manhene SKB Asante Subiri Krobia oye na kwamu hene o manhene kwamu hene me fie ne wo thought ya de enti me menye Asante ni fa me 100% me aba omiachi ne ama ukwa wanchia ufradishifie watanachi entino ya sa nipa ba kwa na mienu bi ono ne mpotwa didi entino okoka bibi atia BAWUMIA na ya nhwe yi no kwa kasa kamfo nhwe yi na yakọ hadwen kakra ye beso ne mu wa upe bia no BAWUMIA ba wo ba no Obama nkranfo Obama Obama sirimfo Obama anwunafo Obama semafo so ono ba wi a eno betimi en boldin other minority tribes no say oh tani ye ma BAWUMIA no ta ne be ya maye na ye de otumfo nya ne ba ne BAWUMIA na okani bi asantini bi che ba yi otumfo
Debi
aha ye tadachi ne chere beta na chi enra ye tadachi ye nyiro mada ye na mienu suma fidie na mienu na ahwe woti ase emra LD dombu abai fakabo ya tokalio momini dumbie tolon na anom loya lasanom aliu mama nom wa mu nyina ni BAWUMIA na papa momini BAWUMIA nom kunje party ni si wonom ya enya Northern People's Party omde bebo NLM mo no samle no yanyu omu akwade a ye ntra se am ye nya ye pamu ye BAWUMIA chi sunsun mu ne honam mu
yo that's it etiefo yeah Mr. Yaw Adomako Baafi do na friend a British lawyer and yenya na ye ne twetwe nkomo yi na aseda kese pa PC pa nkoma sister Ellen amade ko Mr. Ellen ene onyame nshiraw me wie program no so a mefrɛ wo WhatsApp na me ne we di nkomo onyame nshiraw say ne o ka say oni ye be program na bom ampa na data board den oni ye gina so for 3 hours 26 minutes unja yimu na eno no ahye me nkran asan so abomaba so
na ade ba ko a ewo ama ho ne se ama ye metwatwa mu twa emra ama ye se oba women organizer no mi ankasa me kutia no because na madwini nyina ne se ama nyansua ne ma mebre but enne se ama yinanim so okọ women organizer
gajinem
wo mu se mi miaba ene ema ne mienu nyina ha okum sen ni ade enso nka ama o ba bi di but oba kane no na ye kan yes onto de bo no wo di ahobrase asom Dɔhwɛ nkrofo bi a emo deputy ne de omo kyerɛkyerɛ na wo hwɛ ama ɔka abrofo ɔka twi a ɔka twi ye de animu kwa radio so a ye de animu na ne spec da ne hwene so no wanya hobrase ye de ye no minim sɛ BAWUMIA ma ne nye kwada ye nso se ho yi de ye nyina ebeko bi
yes
na maybe America ne sɛ BAWUMIA we are victim of so many circumstances abotre ne wodo a yenyama akufo ado a eduru baabi emo mo wure fi ne bi no ebi ana BAWUMIA nya ne saa tumi no de nyame nti ye beko de ama no emo papa bebre ye be yiro papa ye because tomre bi na kanfo nipa bebre ba etimi ma ne timu ye ne de ebi na to ye no say sorry party na akufo ado woni wabusia de mo ye no hadwene a ebi a ketimi boy party no ho ban nti BAWUMIA ye do no ye no so no ko nya saa adwene no asa saa adwene bi o dia ene oduru ba bi a onyi ntro ndwene hey
David, Doctor there, I can boldly tell me I have experienced him just like you have experienced them. I know say things to be different. Sister Ellen, thank you. Lady C, great you now. Mo back mo din kan ba so dem questions ba here and na me damu na say. Na Mr. Adomako meda wase pa. Onyame ya adoma mema me producer ene wakasa na yape one Wednesday bi na odi books no abedom yen wa ha na watumi a kyerɛ yen political communication so kakra na yeso ye de ahye yeko to dwom na yetumi de akon NPP ene Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA ntino ye da sepa say na otumi join ye
ye ho nshabo pi
yamin sharp ye da sepa ye that's too much. All right nti etiefo your guest no why ade pa why ade enya agro Sister Ellen me one okay Sister Ellen crash so that's okay. Me pacho mo ma men yes announcement we announcement we ya na Seju o de wa no abatum na afi ye the program ni na abawi ye yes I wanted a final word from Sister Amma, but it looks like she came off because I don't think she actually wanted to really talk and That's how it is. Mr. Remo said the Medin Kakano program ya muhui nye nya sorry ya ne ahyehyɛ na abetena ho nkrofo bi egu akira omubo nnuma mayen said ya one of the callers no be hyen nkuran say one ya wo adnya opepa aba ye page so omo ne ye di dwuma no mayen fa omaseda enye den enni ya no nti chairman Janet so de bia mebodin me da say de ni na no ye ba wona ase a utumeboa chairman Janet asare bedi akwasem na making Alexander Lionel also made that say I feel so Reverend Tim Fojo yada say Mr. Kofi Tonto also yada Sister Ama and then we be juma Gordon asare bedi akon we are still waiting for you to come back, but today we are giving you a shout out only here start here no only here we and udwane call here into Mr. Osan Sobra na let's hear from you fully. Mr. Kwadun Safo also yada energy expert and Mr. Adomako Baafi. Thank you so much. I feel so about academics. So I said the last mekano. Yeah, metanase and kasakeke. Yeah, tenasia research near diakum. And unti the hero of the day. Yes, Mr. Bediako. The hero of the week. This week in excuse me to say the hero. Dr. George Domfe, lecturer, economist or University of Ghana. Dr. George Domfe anka enano oyama Professor Jampo atene baby nka na menim waya omususo nimu menim waya TB3 for no suso nimu na sanko mu jana na otumi hwe ne kakra ansa no mbepata ntokwa na omapata na so enne na wadwane a ochena ye bechena abo no one of my favorite Dr. Frank Bano that I want to so as Gempa and this man I'm dying to actually bring him on the page. Professor Isaac Boedi. I'm dying to bring him here. Dr. Joshua Zato Yadase say also no to me I don't have a don't call say Obeboy and yet to me my communication nako. I feel so partners I any omo Juma Felicia Debia Mebo din wa Rita RD show Monka Samo so boy Juma pa OBBAB Dibia Wonyansa onim de onim bibia and yeah na ono so no follow no Raz Media no so sa Raz Media so say opeso utie Felicia ana the diva show Friday Saturday and Sunday mema wemfi RD show Sundays and Tuesdays and Raz Media Rastaman throw one stone on also the Thursday and I'm a SKB TV on also no on Tuesdays and almost every day be on Rihanna or online. And you know, these are people I like to acknowledge now. Hopefully, no, Semushi almost almost my Mr. Marcus, I don't know, you have requested again, so let me pick you. I believe there is a reason why you joined. And Facebook, YouTube for after say Joe a submission, no, we will be shifting it to TikTok to end with Sir Marcus. Sir Joe.
Yeah.
Mama kitwe be mama submission kitwe be na mumuntu.
Yada Mr. Adomako Baafi ase yada na se pa na our friend and issues are more in most of it we allude to most of it na I want to conference we be say questions are anka me discuss but mampeda me kind there.
Okay.
The master me kwa menyo aka down MPP communication no yet now ma NDC for your pay setters no and one was set to pay na sabio yansa she yendem firm no ma our friend and one summer working in no osobla onya subliminal effect wo amanfo wo trim mka choda mko Ghana April this year right from airport to Mifie obi a mekonto koda manko na MPP ya hon ya kono na ne nyina no nsama wo ka no oye NDC for one propaganda wo ye no ono na wa stick ma o chede ye wo ya onwe mokra ma ayibe ma meti menyi one ye debate na no nkaka ho na ade ne nyina no na enwo de yan communication no auto sim kakra nti no members ran there we set up a very strong communication network na ya set pace, Says ya MPP NDC bar name. There have been so many opportunities, all than to your press conference. To them, Sammy, if you pin crowd of over a press conference. And so, so many opportunities, miss boat, yet now, Yentuman carry. And so, though NDC or Abemo, and still will behave to them a whole position. No way propaganda. And so, Nina, yet now, Yentuman carry. Nina, no, and no ko ni na ogensia nti no mama kind there yebobo modern na ya pay setters na ya set pace na so obey possible anka at some stage menya Mr. Adomako Baafi benya contact na me na treat adwene nyama akra na ebie bi a all my dwuma me yini bosu so ho no we use na expertise na odayadi ma no aba mfaso ama nyina.
All right. May I say face off. You said, did you see the last statement? Name whose statement you are referring to? Was it our guest? Was it me? Was it a caller? Statement Ben Sana Oka. If you can clarify that would be good. Intino may I say Sejo meda obiase mo amutumi ba ya mo bebo ayini na mebo Dr. Domfe mebo abaso e pacho next time me mo bi enso mo bona pampe ma na fatwede no bona no so ansa na sebe umbe so mu a omo eso mu
our friend boot to cry on friend boot.
Oh yeah on so sound na sinwo way before Dr. no so mba be pata omo pata because akwa ne de san ko utumi di ni beatings pa na no pa be 2 times no okona okokis ne girls na aggressively na we humot
no you mo de jampo or your sex offender no one fan into sex offender
be on TV and radio. Ghana you joke. Yeah, Mr.
Ghana you sex offender. Although what to sex offenders register. Although what restrict the movement or your sex offender. Or in the baby or on you dog. Although what restrict the movement. Or so are none them. Nagamon Crofina Mahama or the wire the one more position. Each Mahama this woman. Or Cheddar Mahama Nankasano. Or in Pejinjan. I want me to say. So on your Pejinjana. Nkoye then a sex offender like Jampo. I'm in position. What's it? We young kuna menchira usuman. Each Mahama Nusubana oye. Behind there, more from my a friend and sports Airwork Stadium. Now everybody say Abaka Woma na wakuma to Oyema as a president when some of the there na nkano no offer Crawford Kukum. Intino, what from Kofu Kokum Intino, no, there 60,000 people, a one Begina Sports Stadium, into Hono, and everybody interview. Every interview now, other for 1 hour. Each other Mahama or Abopi. I want me to say, I Abopi, only me answer. Why you grind? There's some one way, Jenny answer or folk. I want me to say, Intino, and Bana Yetimino, import to them, no, Oziando, or better than a man I hear. Nanaduna, Bawumia. Baby, ma what Ghana could do. Says ya Ghana, why them are cook written. Oh, Michia, there is no law. Bibia Basa, a man will able to. Oh, Michia, Intino, or there, Yabo Martin, NPP. Yeah, yes, sharp. Yes, Sapomunsu. Now, in the air complacent. Near 2028 election. Now, baby, more the Yaz Ghana corner. Yaz Ghana call. Now, them sycophants. Na wa from one that me peda me use them words no kra me dem on na say na ya di bebma all the you won jira no wa kwa kejira ho because NDC da wana shase na wana was starting NDC na papa bi anyi secondary can one history aba kan area kada ntino yem face ya
yo me da say Sir Marcus, I see you join again. Is there something we missed that you want to correct?
Yeah. I think we are getting somewhere. Yana Papa Adomako Baafi, Oben. You see, the NPP for no, maybe I'm a cadet. ABR, Miss Moya, what's your party? The assumption was that we are elite. Kofa yeji yanani. Ghana funu bebre su onyimiyansa nti yenyo kasa yenyo nankasa obu na enye tukwanado and ono no bama wati hanasi. But over the years nyama asesa kra ende mpanyimfo no bi mpo wo ho mpa onenta ase no mo from anumpo yame debi ana me advocate the PP as a political party cannot presume that all their communicators will speak in polite. A particular fashion. It's
not possible. It's not possible.
In Tidebia, so they will have their own preferences to lead the party communication. It means we have not recognized the dynamic nature of modern communication, especially dealing with Ghanaians.
Exactly.
In America, the idea that you're about to happen, okay, then we can handpick for strategic communication.
Exactly.
Only a one.
Okay.
Mr. Muhammad Otiwano, no near this phone. We one day. Send Biara Ebakano, no matter how negative, backward may sound, there's a certain group of people who understand.
Sounds it, yeah.
Yeah, but I've experience it. It may have a pimple. You be a debut on Casano. No, Nesabaka is a fina. But a woman may find it very funny and will fall for it.
True.
Into there, there's a certain group of people who are when you answer acting Obanama will be missing out some of the things. Yeah. Strategic.
Okay.
The idea that they appeal to a segment of Ghanaians who also believe that the fact that you are mute means you don't know your facts.
Facts, yeah. Okay.
In Paribu, there ensure determination even in your voice and your gestures. There, you are communicating.
At all.
Now, Mamencha Wadibi, the Madino, Professor Jampum Nadino. Why ya Magana fortunate there, one woman and Wakanoka. They were very loud, very insulting. That's something can work on. Captain Smart, too big, or catch the BAWUMIA bomb. The more I didn't know, NPP, a good number of young professors and doctors. Why did you know Nigerian because I didn't know it? But Ghanaians took him seriously.
Yeah.
It is a baby. Not in a hawk, not Dr. Captain Smart, or Kadabasam children. No, Mr. Kachana, we are Jim. It would have nullified something.
Yeah.
Instantly. By Yano, what is Jima?
Yeah.
Lastly, Dr. Dunphy, for example.
No.
Somebody may say that, oh, why am paying for school in China the way the man? But the man didn't know it has sent a signal to the NDC propagandists, including all their professors.
Yeah.
There's a certain group of people coming up. In there, Dr. Zato, Aunt Naho, Jampo, Obedino Bashasam. When you know are doctors. Because the NDC people will weigh the psychology of the people, or even do a gentle. Until and some bitch they will keep mute and then Obama Kwama come answer. Since NDC was started there, I don't know. It is no more going to be the usual business. And when the Professor Kwekwaza was started there, Satya, also universities, was started there, will punish lecturers who go because they are disgracing them. When did he
notice that?
Know that?
Or no, or no Kwekwaza, and when did he notice that nonsense? I'm finding some
where would they see? No question, I didn't sabi. One question, They will have equal measure coming from the NPP side. Interview them. Woman, I am for what are you going to of what? PP politics is strategy. And when we say strategy, it's about using available means, getting your ends, deployment. When we talk of strategy, a strategy is effective because not only you are employing it, but because it will have an effect on your adversary. That is what is called strategy. So when you are employing a strategy, you are not employing it for yourself, but how it will have an effect on your opponent. That is what is called strategy. Into the no communication never, it is only for yourself. You are not solving the issue.
Okay.
Local communication. How does that your gentility affect the communication of the NDC? If we are not doing that, we are not communicating and we are not being strategic.
Yo, medase pani mo amutumi joine yeni na kurasi ni bi na waba ase ho. Na mi ankasa nka mi mmia no. Say even your toilet in NDC is better than EU. Say the way see akano say. And no wonder. Also look what better thing is in NPP. All of you there are FOOOLS. Even my toilet in NDC is better than you. Now, you or said there's animals. THIS animals. Abua way. Kwasia na rather abua way. Oh, Jimmy say, Jimmy for say. Jimmy for say, I bet now. Spelling kra untumen spelling. Spelling keke po uni. Jimmy no way Jimmy. Jimmy no way Jimmy. Tesa eya na oma sami ya me mobo. Sebi anya hwe kra no me hu MPP stronghold bi a cholera ekuom. Nanso mu nwan no mo sa NDC nwan no ebi ne amudie enti no sebi yo mpreduasa de bia cholera na ekumu asiakwa okwasia se o maame oi ofui yeda ase edibesia. Thank you so much too for joining. Lady C, thank you so much. I'll meet you guys on some other pages later on. Challenge a day program. Ras Media, you are next. I hope sir you are ready. Wednesday, another edition of Political Zone, bro. Emily every year, to join here. To me join in I maintain the asoboni si ne boni fra no boni katum wana adwene ye ho boni dan boni refrain nyomode a wana pay na me wonam wana pay moja no moja yeshua amashe enti amen ani edibisi bye bye. I love you all. Aye.